Ah, yes, we've all been there before. This shit is more than a game, man. And now, these shirts are more than a game. But did you know that this merch wasn't made only for sportswear? No sirree. This shit more than a game is a lifestyle brand. You can wear the shirts for anything, such as going shopping, working out,
This shit more than a game.
doing chores, setting the mood,
Oh yeah, that's that thing I like.
changing a tire, robbing a bank,
Go, 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 go.
jumping a Falcons fan, and so much more. So purchase your official This Shit More Than a Game merch today for the low starting point of $28.03 and let the world know this shit more than a game. Warning, please see a doctor if you feel you've gone too far with taking this shit more than a game. This shit more than a game is not associated or licensed with any organization or entity except for John Bones LLC. This shit more than a game is not responsible for any fights caused by the shirts. John Bones LLC does not promote or recommend violence of any kind unless it's at the expense of a Falcons fan.
Did you see that? Did you see? What are you doing? We just scored a touchdown. What are you doing? Wait. You can fall asleep during games, but I can't suggest us go out to dinner.
I wasn't falling asleep. I was just resting my eyes. What are you talking about?
You were fully asleep.
No, I was not. I was resting my eyes, bro. You know we had a long night the other night before.
John, we just scored a touchdown. You missed it. You can admit it. It's okay.
What's going on? we going 2-0, bro. Oh yeah.
Bruh, I just want to know why it's okay for you to fall asleep during the game, but I can't suggest us to go have a nice dinner. Even on Sunday. The Saints aren't even playing.
Now hold on, man. You know this shit more than
We
a game.
couldn't go out to
Calm down.
dinner.
Shh. You know this shit more than a game. Did you see how blown this offense was? Okay, maybe I did.
You're the
That's
one
why
who's
I
asleep,
fall
so have you?
You know this shit more than that. Man, I ain't even got time to. Bro, we 2-0, baby. Talk that shit now. Tell everybody who's talking shit about the Saints to talk that shit now. This shit more than a game.
Yeah, but
I got
you were
some-
asleep,
I got
so
some
you
business
can't
to
talk
handle.
anything.
I'm done with you. I got some business to handle.
Okay, whatever, John,
She's
whatever.
talking all that smack. She know this shit more than a game. She know this shit more than a game.
He's
man.
crazy, Shady.
Come
Don't
on,
listen
man.
to him.
Come on.
Come on back to just watching the game. Shut up, Jono. What are you doing? Wait, what are you? That's my wallet.
I know. I'm about to go buy tickets to Las Vegas, bro. To go to the Super Bowl.
Wait.
We're 2-0, baby.
Give me my credit
Don't play with
card.
me. Huh?
That's a joke. Give me my card
Don't
back.
play with me. Now you know this shit more
Why
than
are
a
you
game.
pulling my wallet? You
Oh,
had
come
your
on back.
own
Come on.
So, friendly reminder that those videos are not skits. That is actual footage of my wife and I. She documents it to present to our therapist because she thinks that I have a problem. And just so you guys know, no, I was not sleeping during the game. Okay, those are false accusations. You see, there's this thing in the air right now, so my eyes it's like allergies or something. I can't explain it, but it looked like I was sleeping, but I wasn't. Now, yes, the Saints were very boring last night. To be honest, the past 2 games were boring, but I was not sleeping, okay? It was just my allergies in my eyes, and I had to close them to get like something out of it, and she accused me of sleeping during the game, which was false. I do not sleep during Saints games. This shit more than a game. Why would I say this shit more than a game and then fall asleep? She's a liar. Do not believe anything my wife posts or forces me to post to present to our therapist. I just don't get that. And I don't think I'm fanatical at all. I don't get why everybody says that. I mean, I don't know if y'all was on Twitter today or if y'all even have a Twitter, but the Packers fans came at my ass hard today. They came at my ass hard, and I'm going to show you why they came at my ass hard, because I said a simple little tweet. You know, it was like, for John Barnes purposes, a little light jab that I threw at them. You know, like I'm in a good mood. You know, I'm trying to get the fans all excited. So I said this. All right, so y'all saw that tweet, right? Again, it said Packers fans are always talking slick about Marshawn Lattimore being better than Jair Alexander, that Drew Brees is not better than Aaron Rodgers, and they talk shit about Taysom Hill, like every fan base, to be honest. That's what we're going to get into in a little bit, because they had Taysom Hill and we took him from them. And I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but boy, the Packers fans were mad. Boy, the Packers fans were mad. I mean, every 5 seconds there was a new notification, and they were just going in on me. You know, of course, they don't know what this shit more than the game means. So of course, and I'm expecting this going forward. Like if opposing fan base discovers me, they're gonna talk shit about this shit. They're gonna like, oh, this shit more than the game, and they're gonna mock it. Like I'm ready for it. I'm ready. If by chance we lose Sunday, I am ready for the Green Bay Packers to come in my mentions and mock this shit more than the game. I'm damn sure ready because I know it's gonna happen for the Bucs fans and for the Falcons fans to come at me if by chance we lose to them at any point this season and be like, this shit more than the game, right? So it was just real random though, because like the Packers, it's the Packers, y'all. Like I ain't got no damn beef with the Packers. Y'all know how hard I go at opposing fan bases. That was a light jab. I did that, kid you not. I did that like half asleep in bed, just waking up, and I'm excited. I'm a great win last night. I'm looking forward to the next week already. It's a short week, so we got to get ready for Green Bay. So I put that tweet out. Boy, they were mad. Go on my Twitter, twitter.com or x.com at John Barnes, and you'll see. And I kind of went back at a few of them. But they were mad. Like some were like legitimately mad. Like I guess they feel like this shit more than a game, even though they mock it. I don't know, but it was funny because again, it's the Green Bay Packers. Like, come on now, why the hell would I give a two goddamn shits about the Green Bay Packers? I'll give them attention this week, but come Monday, it'll be on and off to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, that's gonna be somebody who really will receive my vitriol. But the Packers, the Packers of all fan bases to come at me. I've been doing this for 3 years now. Y'all know that, right? And the Packers fan base was the one that got triggered by old John Barnes and came at me. You Saints fans out here rent free, and we don't think about you. I'm like, first off, y'all using my material. I use that material on the Bucs, so don't try to come with the rent free and we're not a rival and we don't think about y'all. I don't give a damn. We don't think about y'all either. We playing y'all this week, so I tweeted about y'all. So if you want a good laugh, you could go on my Twitter and see all the Packers fans that are mad at John Barnes right now. But I get it. They don't know, y'all. They don't know that this shit more than the game. So it's okay. I also had another busy day on Twitter because I saw a video, and I'm shocked that I'm the first one who actually put it out there in the Twitter sphere. I don't know if you guys saw the news, but Mike Thomas and the Carolina Panthers' Derek Brown got into it after the game. So let me show you guys this video right quick. I want to give credit to the guy who actually posted. His name is Jake. He's like a random YouTuber or whatever. Has like a few subscribers, but doesn't have active social media from what I tried to find. And yet, for some reason, all of these big platforms like ESPN reached out to me, Bleacher Report reached out to me, and some of these aggregating accounts, like the My Sports Update and NFL Dive, whatever his name is, I don't like him. JPA Football, all these major accounts, like 700,000, a million subscribers, tweeted the video, but credited me with it, even though my tweet literally had the guy who actually had posted the video first, but whatever. So now my Twitter ultimately is just being a shit show all day, like nonstop people at me. So first it was the Packers fans in the morning, like very pissed off at me. And now it's just all 31 fan bases commenting on the Michael Thomas and Derek Brown video. Some fans, of course, like the Saints fans, being the smartest fans that we are talking all out hype for Michael Thomas. But the few mentions I do see, because I stopped trying to keep up with the mentions. There's a few fans talking shit about Michael Thomas, and it's okay. They don't know. I've learned today that this is why I'm only selling it in black and gold right now, as far as NFL team colors. There's a lot of these fan bases do not know that this shit more than the game. But let me show you guys, if you guys have not seen the video yet, listen and watch what happened between Michael Thomas and Derek Brown after the game. And you know what? I feel like this might not come out right because I am on landscape, and I believe this is a vertical video, so it might not be the best video to show. Let me see. It might be a bad video, folks. Sorry if it is. All right, so again, I'm sorry that the video on this streaming server doesn't play vertical videos vertical because I'm on landscape. But if you saw the video already, which many of you probably did, you saw Michael Thomas accidentally, according to Dennis Allen, walked into the wrong locker room. God, it's funny that me posting that video led to questions at the Saints press conference about that. Because again, this story was not talked about at all until I posted the video on Twitter. I guess I got a lot of power, huh? But I was shocked, like when I saw the video, and I'm like, damn, nobody's like talking about this. So of course, I got a pretty solid platform, New Orleans and Saints platform at least. That when I posted it, it blew up. And then Michael Thomas, he didn't comment directly under my tweet, but he put his little typical subtweets where he was laughing about it. So that was cool. Because I'm like, oh, I bet you Michael Thomas saw my tweet, then I can die a happy man. And then, of course, reporters and the national media got a hold of it. Again, ESPN and Bleacher Report DM'd me asking if they could share the video. I was like, it's not my video. If y'all won't, I don't give a shit. If it's not my video, don't credit me with it. And now they're asking Dennis Allen about it. I guarantee they're going to ask Michael Thomas about it tomorrow. They're probably going to ask Derek Brown about it. And all of that literally probably would have been swept under the rug had I not posted the video, because it was just lost in the YouTube stratosphere on this random guy's account before I discovered it and tweeted it on my platform. But the funny thing was, Michael Thomas apparently was walking to the wrong locker room. He wasn't trying to like talk shit or like be, rubbing it in their face that we won. And Derek Brown took offense to that, probably because he was pissed off that they're 0-2 and that we had just whooped their ass. Don't let the score fool you. We whooped their ass. That last garbage touchdown, I don't know what Dennis Allen was thinking playing prevent, but that game was not as close as the score would have it. And honestly, there wasn't any point during that game where I was nervous that we were going to lose. It just felt like, no, and that's true. Y'all might have heard my wife laugh, and I know y'all saw the reaction video already. Like, I'm always going to be on edge during games, but I was not nervous about losing because we were just a better team. And it's just like, if this offense would get their shit together, like this can easily be almost a blowout. And it was. Again, we was up by a solid chunk before they scored that garbage touchdown. Anyway, so of course Derek Brown was pissed off, and he's probably seeing Michael Thomas walk their direction. He's thinking, oh, Michael Thomas is being a diva. Michael Thomas is trying to talk shit, and Michael Thomas was just making an honest mistake. But Michael Thomas is like me with the Packers fans. Like, oh, if you want to bring the smoke, trust me, I'm willing to dance with you, homie. I love me a good dance partner when it comes to the smoke. Just like the Packers fans came at me today, I was like, okay, I really ain't got no beef with y'all, but if y'all want to play this rodeo game, saddle up, Cowboys. I'll play this game with y'all. I don't give a shit. And Michael Thomas is the same way. So he repped the Crip game. I mean, Michael Thomas is too damn rich to be repping West Side and Crip game, but it was funny. And I love it. It makes me feel like the Saints are back, y'all. The Saints are back. Michael Thomas is back, man. God, Michael Thomas, please stay healthy. I love that guy. He embodies this shit more than a game. I really want to get him a t-shirt. I know he sees my damn Twitter account. If he didn't see anything that I posted before in the past, he damn sells today because of the shit went viral. So Michael, and Michael's family, if Michael's family is watching this, let me send a t-shirt, because Michael Thomas is like a top 3 Saints player this shit more than a game. I want to say him, DeMario, and Cam, like the top 3 embodiment of this shit more than a game. Derek Brown, we know we whip your ass, man. Get over it. Get over it. And I see a lot of fans talking shit saying, oh, Michael Thomas ran away. You're damn right. Derek Thomas is like 200 more pounds than Michael Thomas, and he had like 6 other Panthers players behind him. Whether it's running away or not, it's called being smart. Michael Thomas ain't got time to get into fights. He already missed the past 2 seasons. This man focuses on staying healthy, not getting into fights with Derek Brown. Derek Brown, you want to do something, do it on the goddamn football field where your team is 0-2. And I believe Derek Brown was the one who tackled Trevor Penny into his own man's ankle, and now Shaq Thompson is out for the year. So Derek Brown, you had a really bad night. I could be wrong. I don't know if that was Derek Brown, but either way, the Carolina Panthers had a real bad night. But I love it. I love that Michael Thomas doesn't back away from the smoke. I love that Michael Thomas embodies this shit more than a game. Now, on to the actual game itself. And here's what I'm going to do. My opening rant today is going to be about none other than Taysom Solomon Hill. I don't know if that's his actual middle name, but it sounds right. Taysom Hill. It really grinds my girls that a lot of opposing fans and national media analysts disrespect Taysom Hill. I don't need them to love Taysom Hill, but put some respect on Taysom Hill's name. I guarantee you, and this is what bothers me, if Taysom Hill had a blue cowboy star on his helmet, if Taysom Hill played in New York, If Taysom Hill was a Bill Belichick prodigy, they would hell this man and they would be having debates every fucking week on the Sports Center and First Take and Undisputed. Is Taysom Hill a Hall of Famer? We've never seen anything like Taysom Hill before. But because he's in New Orleans and because they don't realize that this shit more than a game, he's always getting trashed. For what? For being a good football player? Y'all got to think about this. Think how crazy this is. We were down to our only one running back, Tony Jones, a practice squad called up because Jamal Williams got hurt. Now, why we only had 2 running backs active, I don't know. But I guess it's because we got a luxury of our third-string quarterback being able to be plugged in and play running back and miss no beat. Taysom Hill over 80 yards rushing. That's one of the best damn performances I've ever seen in my life. I kid you not. For a third-string quarterback to come in, play running back, it's not his position, and do it good. Like Carolina could not stop him. Taysom Hill sealed the game for us. We needed that first down. On first down, Taysom Hill said, bam, over. Get the fuck off the field, Carolina. It's our house now. Keep pounding, right? Or Taysom Hill was pounding y'all asses. And yet all he does is get disrespected by other fans. He gets mocked and trashed and joked. And I'm like, Taysom Hill is trashing all the yard teams on the field. So why are y'all so bad? But maybe it's just that the fans are jealous, which I get. I mean, everybody is jealous. We have a great special host on the show today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for my dog Ziggy, who's going to moderate this show. We're going to have a few other special guests on. Ziggy, I'm in the middle of a rant, okay? Just stay patient.
Do what you do, bro.
So I kind of get why fans are mad or jealous or just talking shit about Taysom Hill. But the national media, come on now. You can't tell me if Taysom Hill was in the Dallas Cowboy, he would not be hailed as one of the best players in the league. And Taysom Hill don't bother nobody. It ain't like Taysom Hill flashy. It ain't like Taysom Hill be talking shit. He puts his head down, goes to work. He barely posts on social media. So why is he so hated? Is it because that he takes fantasy football touchdowns from people who draft other Saints players? And all I see on every time Taysom Hill has a great game. Hate. Well, hate on these nuts. National media, hate on these nuts. Opposing fans, get out of here with that, man. Again, we were down to 1 running back. Most teams would be panic mode. Not the Saints. We got a third-string quarterback who could come in, could play running back, could play wide receiver, could play tight end, could play H-back. Motherfucker could probably play cornerback if we needed him to. He is a damn good player. He is a future, and I'm saying this, and I asked this in the offseason, and I'm saying it concretely right now. He is a future Saints Hall of Famer. Don't get it twisted. Taysom Hill is one of the greatest Saints of all time. I said it. We're going to miss Taysom Hill when he's gone. He's one of the most versatile players of all time. And he is just an amazing, amazing luxury / damn near necessity, knowing how many injuries we have, person to have on the New Orleans Saints. Taysom Hill, I'm giving everybody a spoiler because I haven't announced this on Twitter yet. You are the week 2, this shit more than the game player of the week. I love me some Taysom Hill, and I will die on that hill of defending that man.
I see what you did there.
Thank
Down
you,
that hill.
Thank you. So that's my week 2 rant. The Saints are 2-0. My man Ziggy is going to moderate and hold down everybody in the chat room who wants to get their comments out. I feel good, Ziggy. How you feel about the Saints?
Hey, I feel great about it. I remember we talked about it in the preseason. Everybody was panicking. People had different opinions. People was like, hey, we might win 2 games. We might be lucky to win 3. I'm like, look, I think we're gonna be good, y'all. Shut up, Ziggy. You just too positive. I'm like, I think the NFC South isn't that good right now. It's a lot of changes, a lot of moving pieces right now. So, like, I think we got a shot.
Right.
And look at us, 2-0.
Ziggy,
It's an ugly 2-0, but it's 2-0.
And you're exposing our internal group chat because all of that stuff was internal between our family.
I just said it was people.
We might have a few of my family join the show tonight, folks. So hopefully you guys will be able to, like Sean Griggs. I know everybody's favorite S.Writer. He's going to come on the show soon. I know everybody's going to love this. Evan Barnes is going to join the show. We might have a nice little show tonight. But Ziggy, you are right. It is an ugly 2-0. It is a very, very ugly 2-0. 2-0 is 2-0, right?
Exactly.
Last I checked, they don't do style points in the NFL, right? So exactly. I am very, very content with if the Saints are going to be like that boring good team this year that nobody wants to watch because our games are like 15-12 or whatever, I can give 0 Fs.
We win.
As long as we win. I feel like the Saints aren't going to be a flashy team, obviously, this year, even if the offense finally gets it together. We'll talk about that later. I feel like the Saints definitely aren't going to be a sexy team, not to the national media or to the opposing fans at least. But I feel like the Saints I'm not going to even say the words SB because we know we're closer now with this O-line. But let's say in a great, great world, the most optimistic of viewpoints. Remember the 2019 Tennessee Titans, right?
Okay.
They weren't the greatest team, but came January, all they needed was for Ryan Tannehill to step up his game to a decent level. They ain't asking him to be Patrick Mahomes. They were like, dude, you just got to be decent for us right now. They used their workhorse running back, and they played great defense. Tell me why Derek Carr couldn't do that, right? Tell me why we can't rely on Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, and Rashid Shaheed to just make big plays for us in January, right? And tell me why ain't no NFC team wants to play this goddamn defense in January. I'll stand on that. No NFC team. The best two teams, three, arguably, right now are the 49ers, the Cowboys, and the Eagles. The only quarterback out that bunch that makes me kind of toss and turn at night would be Jalen Hurts. But I trust our defense against anybody. So all we got to do, Ziggy, is make Valentine in the chat says, don't forget Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson got two catches right now. I ain't going to put Juwan Johnson in that category until he shows that he earns it. He's having maybe we're probably using him a lot more to block because Trevor Penning can't handle one-on-one assignments. But we ain't going to put Juwan Johnson in that category until he shows that he's worthy of it. But I feel like this is just me being optimistic as optimistic can be. Like our best case scenario would be, we're not going to be the greatest team this regular season. It ain't going to be like 2018 or 19 where we just steamroll the competition. But if we get hot in January, dog, with that defense, I'll put my money down and I'm ready to go to war with anybody. What about you? What you feel like?
I'm feeling good, but what do you feel about what Dana says, or Dana? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your
Dana.
name.
What up, Dana?
I still stand on this. The Saints have the #1 defense in the league. What do you think about that, Jono?
Now, you know what? I want to say yes, but here's the thing. I'm trying to be unbiased. This is the one time my live stream is where I'm actually serious and I take off my fanatical brand glasses. The Pittsburgh Steelers got a really good defense. The Dallas Cowboys, I hate to say it, have a really good defense. And the San Francisco 49ers have a really good defense. I would
Philly
say,
is like,
yeah.
Yeah. I'll put Philly in the group with the Saints. I
would say this thing. At minimum, we are top 5. Minimum.
Yeah.
Now, I want to see more turnovers from our defense, and I want to see us do it against. But I mean, the Packers have been putting up some pretty good offensive numbers. So if we can stop them Sunday, I'll be like, oh yeah, definitely top 3. Who am I going to knock off the top of the mountain? I don't know, but I want to see a little bit more before I say top 5. I would say what separates teams like the 49ers or the Cowboys from us right now is, and this is no disrespect to any of our players, but Micah Parsons and TJ Watt and Nick Bosa are like elite, top of the line, impact makers that can cause havoc. I think our best player is obviously Marshawn Lattimore. Now, I think Marshawn Lattimore might be the best cornerback in the league, Ziggy, right now. The way he's starting off the season, he might legitimately be the best cornerback in the league. But a pass rusher has much more impact in the game than a cornerback, a shutdown cornerback in 2023. So Micah Parsons or TJ Watt or Nick Bosa have a lot more opportunity to cause havoc than, say, Marshawn Lattimore because of how the game is structured right now. So that's why I would probably say those teams might be better than us, but my mind is open to change. And the Saints every week show me that they are Ziggy. And don't get it twisted. Demario Davis is a goddamn dog. And I'm not saying that Demario Davis doesn't belong in that great category with Micah Parsons or whatnot. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to be unbiased a little bit and obviously be a little fair to these great elite players like Micah Parsons and TJ Watt, who you watch every Sunday and they literally take over the game by themselves. The thought of us playing Micah Parsons in the playoffs with Trevor Penning against him, I would lose sleep over that. But hopefully our offense can get it together. So I would say top 5 at minimum, Ziggy.
What about Cam Jordan?
Jordan is great. I don't think he's at his elite self anymore. I will say this. For his age, I believe he's 33. Correct me if I'm wrong. He might be 32.
Yes.
He still looks good. Because this is the part of his career where he should be a rotational player at best. And he's still an
34
impact player. He may not get 12 sacks a season anymore, but he might be good for maybe 8 to 10. And to do that at 33 years old, and to do that where he never misses a game, Ziggy, I love me some Cam Jordan. So
and this
Jordan,
is a little – I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Jordan isn't on the Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa level anymore, a TJ Watt level. He's still damn good for 32 or 33 years old. I love me some Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan, if you're watching, I want to send you a T-shirt too. Now I know Cam Jordan watches, Ziggy. Remember you saw the tweets he did in offseason when he was like, damn, Johnny, your videos be long. I would love to do a collaboration with you, but you talk too much. I do, Cam, only for the live streams though. But I'm very happy that DeMario and Cam in their old age still look like impact players.
Mm-hmm. And this is very, very small sidebar on Cam Jordan. He's actually one of my favorite players on the Saints. Hall of Famer, or what you think?
Hell yeah. Okay. He's a Hall of Famer. Okay. Hell yeah. And Bucs fans get mad at me, right? Because I always say, oh, Mike Evans is not a Hall of Famer. And I'm not going to lie, though. If Mike Evans continues the pace that he's on right now this season, I might have to change my mind. Mm-hmm. He's doing damn good so far this season.
He is.
I damn sure piss off Falcons fans because I tell them all the time, Matt Ryan is not a Hall of Famer. And I'm sorry. I know he's got an MVP. They need to leave well enough alone with that. Matt Ryan is not a Hall of Famer. But Cam Jordan, the stats speak for themselves. Like he made the All-Pro team, I believe, 3 times. He made the All-Decade team. Usually anybody who makes the All-Decade team is a short for the Hall of Fame. And he's still doing this at a consistent level for the next 2 or 3 years. He's going to make the Hall of Fame. He may not be a first batter, but he's definitely a Hall of Famer. They can call me biased. I don't care. This shit more than the game.
Hey, we got another we have another guest that's in the green room right now. Do you want me to bring him in, or?
Yeah, let me introduce him. So everybody knows this next guest. He's not the most popular guy, but I usually bring him on the show because, again, Ziggy, I don't want this to be an echo chamber, right? Like, I don't want this show to be me and you agreeing for an hour plus, right? We want some opposing viewpoints. We want some non-biased viewpoints. I mean, sometimes I feel like he be hating just to hate, but we can bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the most famous Rams fan in New Orleans, S. Ryder. You ain't got nothing to say, Sean?
What's going on, baby? How y'all doing today?
How are you? Your team went. Your team put out a good game, but y'all lost. So how you feeling?
I mean, hey, I think we didn't play as good as I thought we would have, but we hung in with our divisional foe. I think we lost by 6. I was most amazed when I looked at the stats. I forgot how you pronounce his name. Puku.
Yeah, even Rams fans don't know their players.
Yeah. But I mean, damn, 20 targets, 15 catches. He did pretty good. I give him that. But we fell short. We just got to rebound and see if we can beat the Bengals on Monday Night Football. That's all.
And the Bengals look very susceptible right now to losing. One question about the Rams, and then we'll get back to what everybody actually wants to talk about. Ziggy, highlight that comment right quick from Tyler. This man, Tyler, has a deep hate for
Evan. Wow.
Evan actually might join the show, Tyler, unfortunately. All right, but Sean, do you think the Rams are a playoff team after 2 weeks of what you've seen?
No.
Wow. I actually would argue that y'all have a better shot than I thought. I feel better about y'all chances today than I did before the season.
No. The running game, we need a solid running game. I know we got Kyron Williams. Cam Akers looks like he's about to be out the door.
Yeah, that's like some drama going on in LA, huh?
Yeah. So, I mean, as right now, in those 2 weeks, talk to me in about maybe another 5 weeks from now. I still don't see us as a playoff contender. Nah. This is a Rams fan saying this. So, no, I need more weeks. I need to see us play a little bit more better than what we have. I feel like we could have beat the 49ers, though. Like, 49ers, it's like we can never beat them dudes, bro. Never. So,
yeah, I remember y'all was up 17-3 without playoff hopes on the line, and y'all blew it. So you ain't got to start. You preaching to the choir with that, Sean.
Wasn't those our old division rivals? Was it NFC Central or something?
Yeah.
49ers, Rams.
But my thing is this, though, Zig. I feel like this. You should depend on another team to help you get in the playoffs.
Here he goes, Zig. He's a victim blamer, dog. He is a victim blamer.
Handle your business. Handle your business, dog. I'm tired of all this. Well, if it wasn't for the Rams, we would have made the playoffs. Nah.
All right, so just right quick for a disclaimer for everybody, I'm glad I got my 2 dogs, Ziggy and Sean, on because I have a bad cough since Sunday. So please excuse my coughing throughout this show. Sean, I have another question for you. Then we'll get to more of the topics. After 2 weeks now, do you think the Saints are going to be in the playoffs?
Yes.
Wow, Ziggy. That's pretty impressive.
On the John O'Bond, live on the John O'Bond show.
Once again, I am an NFL fan as well. I want my team to make the playoffs, but I'm looking at what I'm looking at, and the Saints have a defense. If that, I don't know about the offense now.
Here come the receipts.
Derek calling you out. Wait, Sean, did you say I thought you picked us. I could be wrong.
I did. I picked y'all to beat the
Saints,
Panthers. Right? I picked the Saints to beat the Panthers.
I don't know.
Derek, and Derek don't be lying. No, don't call my dog Derek a liar. Nah, we're gonna have to rewind the tape. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the film.
Nah, I said the Saints will beat the Panthers. I said that.
I don't know.
I even picked them in our fantasy pick.
On Derek's receipts.
And Derek don't lie. Ziggy, dog, he talking shit about my dog Derek. I feel like by saying that Derek lying. I don't like that.
Hey, I mean, if you wanna put some Ruth Chris or some Flemings on it, we can. You can rewind the tapes if you like. So I mean, I did pick the
show. Why do people like running tape back on you?
I don't know.
This is a real current ass, and I don't like that. And you know what I do like though, Ziggy?
What you like, bro?
This shit more than a game shirt. Only at the low price of $28.03. Folks, if you are watching this live stream,
it's a low price.
$28.03 in this economy. Get out of here.
Well, look.
If you are watching,
get your camera.
Get your camera out. Ziggy, show me how to do it. Ziggy, show me how easy it is to do it. Do it again, Ziggy.
Be more like
you have to get your camera out. You put that QR code right there. Like someone just scanned it. It might have been Ziggy. And bam, look at that website. And I'm making it easy for folks. Ziggy, did you know what the new link to the website is?
I think it's thisshitmorethanthegame.com or something like that, right?
Thisshitmorethanthegame.com. Now we got no excuses. People can't be like, oh, Jono, I couldn't find the website. It's right here. Thisshitmorethanthegame.com. And I learned this from my dog Ziggy, JonoBarnes.com. Ziggy, I got my own domain now.
Ooh.
So if you go on JonoBarnes.com, if you go on thisshitmorethanthegame.com, the shirts are right there, $28.03. Come on now, do it before the bandwagon fills up. We 2-0, folks. Do it before the bandwagon fills up.
Someone just scanned the code. I see you.
I love it. And that person better buy the shirt because I'm telling you, bro, when we 2-0, the vibes are immaculate, bro. And we got a defense that plays like this shit more than the game every single week. And I love it. And another reason why, folks, is because if you search this shit more than the game on Google right now, like 100 freaking Japan bot sites come out. Never buy my shirt on one of those fake ass sites. If it ain't on JonoBarnes.com, if it ain't on thisshitmorethanthegame.com, please. I trust that y'all not that stupid. Do not buy it on these stupid.
It's not guaranteed you're gonna get the whatever shirt you bought off.
They're gonna get a shirt. The shirt might be a little crooked, but it ain't gonna be a Jono Barnes certified shirt. And always remember, look, because the bot sites are stupid. They don't get the back of the shirt. It's gotta have the official Jono Barnes emblem for it to be official. Okay, so JonoBarnes.com, thisshitmorethanthegame.com, folks. Please buy the shirt. Support us because we are trying. Y'all see, I got my dog Ziggy on. You see, I got my dog Sean on. We are trying to build something pretty special here.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we're on the right path. Going by my mentions today on Twitter, especially with those Packers fans that came at my ass, I think we're on the right path.
Whoa, pause. Hey, yo, they did what?
Ziggy showed me a cool tweet of like some random person who tweeted this shit more than the game. And that just kind of shows that the brand or the lifestyle is starting to become a thing. And I like that.
Look, see, Jono, I'm not lying. Even my most hated person, Mikey, said Sean said Saints would beat the Panthers.
Well, Derek, because Mikey don't be lying either. So, Derek, you got some explaining to do, Derek. Derek, you got some explaining to do. No, I do think Sean. I'm pretty sure Sean picked us to win. We're going to see, though, if Sean's going to pick us to beat the Green Bay Packers, because I believe Sean probably believes the Packers are a notch above the Panthers and the Titans. But we'll get into that later.
That's kind of like his hidden second favorite team, because in Madden, he always picked the Packers.
Really?
That's why he laughing. Look.
I don't know. I just like the Aaron Rodgers. I don't know.
Do you believe in John Love, Sean?
What you think, Sean?
He did good these past 2 weeks, but who did he play? The Bears in Atlanta. If he does good against you, if he does good
right quick, where he said he got 2 shirts. If you see it, Tyler, thank you for buying 2 shirts. You are, if I haven't told you already, this shit more than the game certified. And not everybody can be this shit more than the game certified, right, Ziggy?
Hey, no, you can't.
I mean, y'all are obviously, but y'all know. We know internally how hard it is to be this shit more than the game certified. So the shirt definitely puts you on that level. So if you don't got the shirt, I can't really say if you're this shit more than the game certified or not. All right, Ziggy, we're gonna get to the next topic.
Oh wait, hold on. Derek says, Sean, I apologize to you, brother. You did pick us to win. You was just hating the most of the podcast, so I went with your energy. So okay, Do you accept the apology, Sean?
No.
Wow. Derek, I got your back, dog. I got your back. Screw Sean. Screw Sean. You know, Sean once asked me, am I going to make it this shit more than the game in blue and gold colors? I wanted to smack him virtually from my damn.
That's from my high school. That's our high school colors.
That's no. I wasn't talking about no damn high school. You know who he was talking about.
Talk to him, Zay. High school.
You know who he was talking about.
It's a fashionable statement.
I'm not laughing. I don't play that.
Their colors is blue and white now.
I'm already on edge because these Packers fans annoyed the shit out of me today. Don't push it, guys, please. Ziggy, introduce the next topic at the bottom of the tracker right there.
All right, let's see. Is the NFC South good?
Now we know 3 teams. You might not know from the national media because are they talking about the NFC East? Of course, the NFC East, NFC East.
Cowboys, yeah.
Eagles, Giants. The Giants are freaking the worst probably team in the league right now. The Commanders, excuse me. The Commanders, oh, what a shock. They're not talking about the NFC South. Supposedly worst division in football has 3 2-0 teams.
Can't be mad at it.
And I'm not saying that to brag because all knows I want the Falcons and Bucks to suck. But we got to ask ourselves, and I want to know in the comments what y'all think. We're going to ask Sean first. Is the NFC South actually good this year? Sean, do you believe in the Saints, the Bucks, and the Panthers and what they've done so far? Oh, yeah, excuse me, and the Falcons.
Nope. I don't believe the NFC South is good. I only believe one team, and this is me. Like I said, once again, I am a football player, fan, NFL fan. The Saints, unfortunately, is going to win this division. The Bucks, I do not believe in Baker Mayfield throughout a whole season. This is 2 weeks. Shit can change so fast in a heartbeat. We know this. It's Atlanta. Are we talking about the same Atlanta team? 28-3 in the Super Bowl. Gave that up to the biggest collapse ever in Super Bowl history. I don't believe in Desmond Riddler, the Batman character. I don't believe in him. I believe in a running back. I do. But the Panthers, unfortunately, we see what that is. Their offense is terrible. And their defense is going to crack. It's gonna stand up good. And then they're gonna eventually fold. No, as a division, I understand it's 2-0, but the Bucks, do people really believe in Baker Mayfield? Really? Do you believe in Desmond Riddler?
See, I kind of think I'm not saying he's great, but I think Baker Mayfield gets too much of a bad rep. Like he's not the worst quarterback. I always thought that everybody was too hard on Baker Mayfield. Like everybody was discarding him as the Bucks quarterback. I'm like, look, Baker has had some high peaks as NFL quarterback. So I don't think that we should just discard him as if he's a trash quarterback and he's gonna come back down to earth. I think Baker Mayfield, I don't know what it's hurts to say. He might be the way he's playing so far with Derek Carr, they might be on the same level. I kid you not.
You see what Mikey says right here? He says the Bucks beat the Bears and Vikings, Falcons beat the Panthers, and Packers, we beat solid teams. Come on.
I love Mike. I'm going to have to call Mikey out. Mikey,
that's what I'm saying. What you think?
You just said the Falcons beat the Panthers, but then you say we beat solid teams. One of those teams was the Panthers, Mikey. So what is it? Sean, is it Uchi Wadi Wadi or is it one Mike?
I don't know.
Is it black girl lost a shorty owe you for ice? What is it, Mikey? I get it, though, guys. I get it.
I like that. I like that.
The stream is where I'm taking off my fanatical and I'm being serious because I like having fun discussions. I get it. As an opposing fan and a rival, every team fan base is going to ultimately and instantly discredit what their rival is doing. So, of course, Saints fans are like, man, the Falcons ain't beat nobody. We ain't worrying about them. Man, the Bucks ain't beat nobody. We ain't worrying about them. But I guarantee you turn on the Buccaneers stream right now, you turn on the Falcons stream. They're saying the same thing about us. They're saying the Saints offense is shit. They're saying Derek Carr is overpaid. They're saying the Saints barely can score 21 points. They're saying we beat the Titans by 1 point and we beat the Panthers by 3 points. It's a never-ending circle of all the fan base.
That's true.
Not trusting the teams. I'm going to say this. I don't think all 3 teams will maintain that pace. One is going to fall off. I would not be shocked if 2 NFC South teams make the playoffs. I would not. And my money would be on, as of today, the Saints and the Bucks. I feel like the Falcons are going to be the Falcons. Eventually, they find a way to choke even when they have a good season. But I will also say this, and I feel like we're in denial right now, or we're just conveniently ignoring it. Bijan Robinson is a dog. Bijan Robinson is going to be a monster in our division for at least the next 5 years. I don't know if Saints fans want to acknowledge this or not, but probably by next year, Bijan Robinson is going to be the best running back in the league, arguably the best offensive player in the league. That kid is amazing. I hate to say it. But Bijan Robinson is going to be a problem for the NFC
give him his
South
credit
for the next few years. I hate to say it. With that said, if it makes people feel better, Bryce Young has shown me nothing so far to warrant that number 1 overall pick. I got to see some type of flash. I know he's not going. I don't expect any rookie to be amazing or Patrick. And granted, Mahomes had to sit out a year before he actually came and became a starter.
Yeah, a lot of them
has shown me he showed me nothing last night. Nothing that makes me go, woo. I mean, I know he's a rookie, but that kid gonna give us problems in the future. I'm looking at Bryce Young like, damn, did the Panthers make a mistake and mortgage their future for a quarterback who ain't gonna be nothing more than mid his whole career? Not going against the kid. Yeah. The game is the game, Ziggy, and this shit more than the game. So what
do you think, Jono? Do you think so like you said, Patrick Mahomes had to sit out a year.
Right.
Even Tom Brady had to sit behind Drew Bledsoe.
Yep.
So do you think he should have sat behind, I guess, who was over there? Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton. They put Andy Dalton in the game for a quarterback sneak too, which, okay.
And it was a penalty. He didn't even get the
Right. Ziggy, I feel like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I want to know Sean's opinion too, but for me, I see both sides of the argument. Like sometimes you just want your guy to go in there and get the lumps right away, right? Like trial by fire. I get it. But then sometimes you're like, man, you really want your guy to just like sit back, watch on the sideline, see how fast the game is.
Right.
Not a professional. See how those windows that you had in college, they close a lot faster in the NFL. They actually had a pass last night where Bryce Young, where the announcer was like, yeah, at Alabama, he got away with that pass. But in the NFL, boy, them windows close quicker than a New Orleans resident closing the window when a hurricane is approaching. Like, so I see both sides of the argument. You just hope that being a rookie and having a bad season does not stunt his growth, because it feels like in Chicago right now, Justin Fields is never going to get it together after just having a wishy-washy career. What do you think, Sean?
He catches some flack. What do you think, Sean, bro?
About Bryce Young?
Yeah. Do you think he should have sat maybe a year or so and kind of took under the wing of a veteran, or it's good throwing him in the fire right now? Pressure breeds diamonds analogy.
I mean, I wouldn't have been opposed of him sitting behind Andy Dalton, but he's the first overall draft pick. And in today's NFL, we all know that when you're a top 10 player, you're automatically thrown into the gauntlet no matter what. I would say this though, like John will say he's a rookie. I'm more of I'm more in the belief of you gotta give. I mean, he got Adam Thielen. Is he really the same player he was like 2-3 years ago? DJ Chark. Who else he has as wide receivers? Like
Jonathan Mingo,
another rookie wide receiver.
That's a fair point. Like what weapons he got?
Yeah, they had to trade DJ Moore to get him.
Right. So my thing is, I think he's gonna come along, but I hope the Panthers didn't make the wrong choice, because CJ Stroud, he looked good against Baltimore.
Yeah, no, Sean, that's my point though. Like CJ Stroud has shown flashes. Anthony Richardson shot the hell out of me. I thought he was gonna be a bust. He's shown flashes. It's week 2. I don't want to overreact. It's week 2. You got to get this kid patience. You got to give him time. But he just hasn't shown me anything in the first 2 games where I'm like, oh, I see why. Like I see one thing that makes me go, that's why he was the number 1 pick. I've seen something from CJ Stroud where I'm like, that's why the Texans took him. I see a lot from Anthony Richardson where I'm like, that's why the coach took him. I hope that guy can stay healthy. I mean, he's going out 2 games already.
He got hurt.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you hurt the first 2 games, brother, I'm a little worried about your future. But I haven't seen that yet from Bryce Young. Again, I hate to be a hater. I gotta be though, because he's a rival. So I don't want him to be super successful. But even unbiasedly, I just don't see the flair yet. But we got a long way to go. So I'm not trying to knock the kid or act like that he's a bust.
He look like a deer in the headlights, bro. Like when you watch him play, he looks like, oh no. You just hurry up and
I'm not gonna lie. Did you see the play where Miles Sanders had to tell him? Yeah, like, hey, you're not even under center, bro. Like,
yeah, he's not. He's a rookie and he's still learning. I was like, but I think he'll get it together. But right now, looking like CJ Stroud, that second pick, was he picked second, right? Yeah, it's looking like he's looking like the better quarterback right now. But long season. We shall see though.
Chicago might have like a 2 top 5 picks next year because they look bad. Carolina looks bad, and Chicago has Carolina picks, so Chicago might be in a very interesting spot where I'm assuming if Chicago sucks again, when they do suck right now, the Justin Fields era is going to be over. They're probably going to take Caleb Williams or Drake May. I haven't followed enough draft analysts yet to know where Deion's son is going to go. If Deion's son is even going to come out of Colorado this year. He's going to be an interesting pick at quarterback if he decides to declare for the draft. And imagine if Chicago gets like 2 top 3 picks and they get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. That's what I would be cheering for at this point if I was a Bears fan. I'd be like, look, we know we suck. Let me try to build for the future. I feel bad for Justin Fields, though, because y'all know in the group chat, I was like the biggest Justin Fields stan saying this is going to be the year that he takes the leap. He's looked bad.
What you think about this one?
But General, hold up. I'm sorry, Zig. Can I ask you this though, right quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do you think it's Justin Fields or is it the play callers? His
I think it's a little bit of both.
All right, because sometimes the player can be all right. You expect him to do good, but the offensive coordinator is kind of like calling these dumbass plays that doesn't like suit the quarterback's like talent, if that makes sense.
No, that
So
makes sense.
is it really? I'm not giving Justin Fields no excuse because he has talent. He has a good tight end. He has a good running game. He has wide receivers. He has weapons this year. But is it more on the play callers? But you said it's a little bit both. How you
has he had the same coach since he's been in the league?
Nah, because when you're a bad team, you go through a carousel.
I ain't know. Yeah.
Nah, there's I've watched some game film analysts tweet about Fields' performance the past 2 weeks, and there's like some play calls where it's like, "What are you doing, Chicago?" But then there's some plays where it's like, "Justin Fields, come on!" Like there was one where he literally walked into the sack, and it's like, dude, like you ain't no coaching excuse for that. Like you're in your 4th year, I think, or 3rd year. Like, come on, you got to make like Jalen Hurts made considerable leaps year after year. No
That's
excuses
true.
about coaching. Like, come on, Justin Fields. And I had a lot of high hopes for Justin
give
Fields.
him a nice.
I argued, if y'all remember, when we signed Derek Carr and we were going to do our quarterback rankings because we were trying to hype up how good he was. And I say, oh, Justin Fields is probably better than Derek Carr. And my brother Juan was like, what you mean? Derek Carr way better. And I will have to apologize to my brother because even though Derek Carr hasn't been on fire to start the season, Justin Fields has been shit. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, Jono. It could be worse.
Yeah, let's go to the comments and see what people are saying.
So we have where did they go? Here we go. We have Slim South 504. Appreciate your comment. He says Alabama QBs have not been successful in the NFL.
Yeah, good point.
And then Christopher had a rebuttal to that. He said, "What about Mac Jones? Mac Jones is also struggling too."
Well, we would never hype
about Mac Jones.
So we were never hyped about him. So
he had flashes. What do you think? He had flashes of.
He's serviceable. Like he's a good serviceable quarterback for right now, but he's about to be out next year. Like this is his proven year, and right now, nah, he'll be out. He'll be out next year.
Leave that comment up, Ziggy. That's a great segue to what I want to talk about next.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Now, first off, though, shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. At one point, I saw we had 30 people. I appreciate that. Lord knows I'm not the biggest content creator, so thank you. If you are in the chat, do not be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Again, what we are trying to do this season and going forward is really build something special. I'm talking about where like it gets so damn big that eventually me, Sean, and Ziggy are going to have to be in the actual same studio type shit together because
it's coming, bro. It's coming, bro.
Got so big. It's like, yo, we can't deny it. Like we got to go all in on this. We can't do it though without y'all support. So any like, any subscription, any shirt sale, I promise you, we just turn it right back into investing into the content to try to make something special for you guys. Because I do think again that we're kind of on a good path with that. Or am I biased, guys?
So look. So if y'all are watching Dwayne Barnes right now, you see where it says subscribe. So look, I'm gonna do something right quick. That's kind of set. If your button looks like this, you're wrong. Boy, go ahead. It takes 1 second to just click that. It just takes 1 second to click that.
Thank you. All right, going back to my dog Valente's comment. Can you pull that back up, Ziggy? And shout out to Ziggy, y'all. Dog, he just makes these streams. He's underrated.
I got you, bro. This is what I do, man.
Boastful. Like he doesn't realize how much better he makes these streams just having a moderator to maintain things. Y'all show Ziggy love, man, in the comments, please. Give Ziggy a this shit more than a game in the comments if you're a real one.
This mod more than the game. I got you. I'm just Valente says Derek Carr is not elite. his stat line does not represent his play, but he is a competent quarterback. So not getting too hyped on him, but saying I guess it could be worse.
I'm gonna be honest though. Has Derek Carr right now given us anything to be hyped for? I will give him this. That man makes the big throws when we need it. But I can't go into every game, dog. Wait until the fourth quarter for him and the offense to wake up. And I get it, dog. The O-line is bad. The O-line is bad. It is what it is. The O-line is bad. And that worries me about our long-term outlook. Because if you got a bad O-line, there's only so much you can do. But it forces him to get happy feet. And so now he's like in a pocket. His red zone performance has always been his biggest critique from analysts, saying that when he gets in the red zone, he shrivels up. And he just be throwing some questionable picks that if Jameis threw those picks the past 2 weeks, they would be on his ass.
Oh, yeah. That's a very good point, John.
And I'm not trying to turn this into a Jameis.
If Jameis did that,
I'm not trying to turn this into a Jameis versus Derek Carr debate. And again, I believe in Derek Carr. This is not a knock on Derek Carr. I am saying that Derek Carr needs to be better. And he would say it too. But he said that last week. And then he came out this week and had the same damn type of performance. Derek Carr, I need you to be better. I know the O-line isn't the greatest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the O-line has taken a step back this year. But we paid you to be that guy. I need you to be that guy, please. Especially going against the Packers this week, because the Packers are probably going to put up a little bit more points than the Titans and the Panthers did. So we are actually going to need to score points to try to win this game. So Derek Carr, I need you to do better. Sean, from the 2 games that you've watched, from an unbiased point of view, how would you grade Derek Carr's performance?
C minus.
That's not good. That's not good though. I would take a C plus from him.
Yeah, C minus, because you hit on some great points. Like, he makes the throws when you need it the most, but it's kind of like how far is that going to get you when you start going against more competitive? And I think y'all got one of the easiest schedules, but in the NFL, you can't really take no team lightly. Yep. So with that being said, I would say this though. I think when Alvin Kamara comes back, I think Derek Carr is going to play better. I really think so, because that's an outlet, that's another playmaker. You can't, bring the extra defender down in the box. You can put him in routes. Mike Thomas, you got Chris Olave, and then you got Rashid, number 22. I ain't gonna lie,
that boy nice.
No.
Great pickup, huh?
I think Derek Carr is going to improve when Alvin Kamara comes back. To me,
Ziggy, can you put up my dog St. John Buller? He had a very interesting comment, and y'all show some love also to my dog St. John Buller. I always say that I think he has one of the most underrated Saints YouTube channels out there. He be interviewing the legendary Saints players. I still don't know how he gets these interview access, but St. John, show love to him. He says Carr does not trust the guys in front of him. He is talking about the O-line, and I agree. And I feel like Derek Carr does deserve a little bit of leniency because of how bad this O-line has been. Now, I'm not trying to excuse that and say that means that Derek Carr is allowed to play as pedestrian as he's been so far, but I can acknowledge that the O-line has been very, very subpar, and that, again, it scares me because, there's no pill to take to make an O-line suddenly better, I hope so. I hope they at least take a solid step up to be decent this season, but so far they have been.
So at that point, John,
the fourth quarter was a good showing. In the fourth quarter, our offense got it together. So I'm gonna look at it from a more positive side. But again, it's like the past 2 weeks, it was the same thing. 3 quarters of pedestrian play. The fourth quarter, the whole team stepped up. How sustainable is that for 17 games, though?
I think that might be do you think this might be more of a Pete Carmichael type thing? So if the O-line is terrible, then should we do more of a West Coast thing and start doing more dump-offs?
Dude, I'm tough on Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen. I think Pete Carmichael has been fine this year. I really do. The only thing that I questioned was when on 3rd and 2 last night, we took Taysom out when Taysom was dominating to throw a pass, knowing that our pass protection was struggling and we had to punt the ball after, I think it was a turnover or something. That's the only time I was like, what the hell are you doing, Pete? But I think Pete has been fine this year. I really do. And it's not being by, I'm the biggest Pete Carmichael Dennis Allen critic in the world. I think Pete's been fine this year.
Because some people are just kind of wondering, so if he's having issues with the O-line, so maybe we should try to work with a scheme where he gets the ball out a little quicker.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Can you put up Christopher Cole's comment?
Okay, let's see.
I know Chris. I know him from
Who?
Twitter,
Which one?
X, or whatever you call it. Christopher Cole. He made the stupidest comments so far, talking about some of the Bucks defense.
The Bucks defense is going to dominate.
Chris, you know this firsthand. I know you can't live it because you're a Bucks fan, and I send you my apologies. Don't come in here with that mess, dog. This shit more than the game. Don't come in here with that mess, Chris. Take that comment down, Ziggy. That's the problem with the NFC South being good right now. You got these Bucks and Falcons fans feeling themselves, knowing damn well that well is going to break eventually. But we'll let them have their fun now. It kind of makes it more fun when they eventually break their hearts, right? Like, you let them get their hopes up at Cowboys fans, and then come crashing down. We are down to Tony Jones Jr. We are. I think we get Kendrick Miller back this week finally. Mm-hmm. No offense to the record, but goddamn, dude, we drafted you for these 3 games and you missed the first 2. What the hell? Shit, he gonna come back with Kamara back, nigga. We don't need you no more. Shit.
He had to put his knee brace on and he was hurt. He was hurt.
Hey, but yeah, no.
What about them using Taysom Hill as a running back? Like actually, like handing it off to him.
Well, like I said in my opening rant, Taysom Hill is the most disrespected player in the league. If he was a Cowboy, the media would be talking about him like he was a Hall of Famer. He is that dude. I hope we use him more. This Sunday, he might be motivated because Green Bay was his first team, so he might be motivated to have that revenge game type thing. I got nothing but great things to say about Taysom. Again,
he'll hand that ball off to him like he's a running back.
This shit more than the game player, and I hope he has a great game because I know I'm setting myself up now on Twitter. Like if the Saints lose, the Packers fans are ready to come at my ass and pause.
Whoa! Oh, hey, yo!
I know the Packers fans are ready to come at me, but. Hey, the bigger this platform gets, guys, I guess the more we're going to have opposing fans who don't like what I do specifically. But as Sean is used to, they ain't going to like everything you say, apparently.
Oh, Dana said they're about to get humbled, Jono. Bucks about to play the Eagles and Falcons about to play the Lions.
This is a good week for the NFC. And we're going to preview the week 3 matchup soon. But this is a good week to see how legit the NFC South is because the Bucks, the Falcons, and us have 3 very formidable opponents. And we'll see who's real and who is playing with child's play money right now.
What you got, Sean?
And I wouldn't rule out Atlanta beating the Lions because the Lions got a lot of good players that's down. They tackles. Both of them tackles.
St. Brown hurt.
Justin Houston got hurt. CJ Johnson is out for the year.
Yeah, right. So that might not just be no easy win for the Lions. I'm not saying Atlanta going to win because Atlanta is Atlanta, but can't just say, the Lions is going to humble them. Because
the Lions are a Kadarius Toney game away from being 0-2.
Oh, yeah. I hate to say it. Cowboys might end that game at halftime.
Oh, yeah. Boy, the Cowboys, they got Arizona. Oh, that's going to be a slaughter.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a slaughter. The Cardinals have been interesting. Like, they've played hard this year, like to show that, hey, we could be serious, but we also want Caleb Williams. So when the second half comes, they start tanking because ain't no way they should have lost that game to the Giants.
But, Jono, you know what's so crazy about that? Is Caleb Williams even going to come out if the Cardinals?
Well, you ain't turning down that money.
No, you're not. You're not, but at the same time, though, you got college players making more than some.
They still getting paid in the college too. He could keep them at bay.
They're not making $30 million guaranteed.
Yeah, but I think situation he might. I mean, you might not know, dog. Why go to Arizona? All right, who you putting around me?
That's like Joe Burrow would say, I don't want to go to Cincinnati. Look what happened. You gotta be that guy to build the team up. Don't run away from the smoke. I mean, you're the first pick for a reason. True. You're not going to the goddamn Philadelphia Eagles. You're going to a team that's probably in a bit of a disarray. It's your job to be that guy. And I'll
probably go to a team that's kind of like, all right, they just 1 or 2 more players away from making that extra push.
How often is a team with the number 1 pick in that position to be 1 or 2?
Unless they make some type of trade,
Eli Manning. I don't want to go to the Chargers.
Shit, right. Look at Drew. I know it's not the draft, but Drew Brees in 2006. Why would he want to come to New Orleans? We were the worst team in the league. Nobody even knew if we were going to be in New Orleans in 3 years. So he came in because he was that guy. He said, "I'll turn it around." Granted, I know that Drew Brees actually.
You know why?
Saban saying no. I know they wanted to go to Miami first. I'm not dumb.
Right, but that's Miami though. That's Miami laws because the shoulder, his shoulder's not working. Well, all right, Miami, you didn't find out the hard way. This man didn't.
Let me say, this sport is too barbaric for any player to be like, I'm gonna just test it out another year. No, you saw what happened with Nick Chubb last night. When you got a chance to make your money, make your goddamn money. Caleb Williams did not be stupid.
That's a good point, Jono.
And Arizona's a nice city to live in. Like Arizona's one of the better cities to live in. So it ain't like you going to freaking Green Bay. I'm talking shit to the Packers fans all week now. They wanted to smoke. They found them a good dance partner.
Yeah.
All right.
CJ is out for the year. What's his name? Valente.
Oh, you asking him Valente, CJ?
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Yes, he is out for the year. He tore his pectoral muscle.
Yep.
Now, maybe he tries to do Aaron Rodgers and be like, oh, I don't know. I can, with the power of medicine, because suddenly Aaron Rodgers believes in medicine.
The power of Dr. Strange or something. I don't know.
All right. So, next topic, we are going to talk about the Green Bay Packers, and we are going to preview the New Orleans Saints versus the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, who probably should be 2-0 or 1-1 because, ironically, they blew a lead to the Atlanta Falcons. That's pretty embarrassing. Packers fans got some nerve to be putting their attention on me when y'all just lost to the goddamn Atlanta Falcons and blew a lead to the Falcons. It's usually the other way around. They got some nerve talking shit to me. But I will say this. I do think the Packers are a lot more formidable than I thought they were going to be without Aaron Rodgers. And I'm not expecting an easy win for the Saints. I think I'm picking the Saints, but it's going to be another tough game. What do y'all think? And I want to know your opinion about this too, Ziggy. You're a Saints fan, so I want to know how you feel about this matchup.
I think the Saints will pull it out again. It's going to be another, once like you alluded to earlier, it's going to be a boring game probably. It's going to be a defensive matchup. It'll probably be one of those 12 to whatever, 18 games where it's low scoring. There's going to be a lot of 3 and outs. It's going to be a lot of field goals. So if y'all play fantasy, make sure y'all pick up the field goal kickers for these teams. You know what I'm saying? Mikey says 24-13. Saints by Valencia says Saints by 1 to 4 points. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like kind of in that realm, like low 20s, mid teens with the score. Like it's not going to be no. Like how many touchdowns has Derek Carr thrown so far?
1.
It's not. He's not. We not lighting the scoreboard up, guys.
So I'm gonna show you the look. I don't know if I could. Like, this is my mentions right now. They still going at me. The Packers, and a lot of these tweets are also just a goddamn Michael Thomas video. Like my Twitter been blowing up, but Packers fans are really, dog. Y'all saw today. The Packers fans are pissed off at me. And so
you love it, Jono.
Y'all know me since middle school. I got a little bit of antagonist in me. Y'all, as wrestling fans, y'all know I love to play the role of heel. Like these guys, I gotta show Sean a tweet that I posted. I did the Jeffrey dance puppets. Like all they doing is dancing for me. Like I put the bait out and they taking it, and like they think they bothering me with these insults and stuff. But y'all know me. I don't lose sleep over this dumb shit. But I really hope though now that we whoop their ass. Like this would be the most sweet victory for me this season if we whip their ass, because I just know that these fans probably bookmarked me or saved me on a freaking photo albums or whatever so they can come talk shit if we lose. So I'm not scared if we lose. Like if we lose, whatever. They don't pay my bills, but I really hope we whip their ass because I got something for them if we win. Sean?
It all depends on the Packers and the availability of their
Damn, nigga, you so good at this.
It depends.
I got you, bro.
It depends on the availability of their receivers. I don't know if Watson and I don't know how healthy Dobbs is. Is Aaron Jones even playing? I think that this will be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go on a limb. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Packers.
Here we go.
I'm taking the Packers. Because I think
he just gave every reason for why the Packers should lose. And then he said, "Oh, I'm picking the Packers." What the fuck?
No,
I just want to say why. I just want to know why.
I think Aaron Jones is going to come back. And I think Christian Watson is going to play in this game. And I think that Jordan Love is going to make a couple of more plays than Derek Carr in this game. I got a low scoring. I got it 24-16 Packers.
That's not really low scoring. That's a decent average score.
That's a boring fourth quarter, but I got the Packers. I'm taking the Packers this week. I think they're going to make more plays, because I feel like if the Saints, I'm not saying Derek Carr can't, but if that running game is non-existent, then do you really trust Derek Carr throwing the ball 40 to 50 times, Jono?
Yes and no. Again, right now he hasn't shown me any reason to trust him, but
Right.
push come to shove, it's not. I trust him more than Jameis, I guess. I got us winning.
I just feel like, yes, Jordan Love has not seen a defense like the Saints. I get it. But, I mean, y'all just said one thing, too. Green Bay defense ain't no slouch. And last time I checked, the Saints O-line is not – Jono said that out his own mouth. Their O-line is not that great. And the Packers got a good pass rush, too. So, it kind of depends on which quarterback can be protected the most. And does Bakhtiari come back? Left tackle for Green Bay come back this week?
I think he's out still.
All right, well,
excuse me.
I really feel like it's going to come down to who can run the ball the best, who can keep the turnovers down, and which quarterback can get the most protection out their O-line. Whoever does that wins the game. I'm tilting more to the Packers. They're playing in Green Bay. I'm just going that route. 24-16 Packers.
I think Valencia is like the only one in the comments, Ziggy, actually talking about the game. Everybody else is just trying to have a fight with Evan. Yeah. But Evan's in the chat. I don't know why Evan doesn't want to join the show. I don't know if Evan's running from the smoke or maybe he might, Lord knows it's Evan. He might be out drinking or something. But
what about I think I'm reading something right now where it says Dennis Allen says Jamal Williams could take some time off to recover from a hamstring injury.
Yeah, he's probably going to be out for at least a month. Maybe even more because hamstrings are very fickle, as we see with
for those that don't know what I'm looking at. Share my screen with y'all.
Yeah, go ahead. This podcast is sponsored by Ring. Get your ring at Amazon.com.
Yeah, you see that. Sorry about that, y'all. But you see it says Dennis Allen says Jamal Williams could take some time to recover from his hamstring injury. So you think that's going to hurt us in the run game, or what?
Hey, Ziggy, do me a favor though. While I answer this question, go on my Twitter and put up I think I did it at like freaking 8 a.m. or whatever. The tweet where I kind of like mentioned the Packers, and just get the quote tweets if you can, so I can show everybody on this chat like just how mad the Packers fans are. So losing Jamal Williams is obviously a big hit because Kendrick Miller. Getting him back is great, but he's a rookie. We don't know how he's going to be against actual competition. So we can't just be like, we got Kendrick Miller back. We got to see how Kendrick Miller looks against professional, the top of the line starters in the NFL. Tony Jones is solid, but he's not going to move the needle any bit. So like we talked about a few minutes ago, this just might have to be a Taysom Hill type game. And I honestly would not be mad if we ran Taysom Hill 20 to 25 times Sunday. I really would not.
Yeah, run him.
Maybe we should trade for Cam Akers because the Rams are trying to trash him. What a shitty franchise, boy!
He said, "Take him."
Players who helped them win the Super Bowl, and they just throwing them out like trash. Like, all right, we got enough of you.
He didn't help us win the Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp and Odell Beckham did. Let's get that clip.
And ungrateful, dog. It'd be the most ungrateful fan base that win Super Bowls, and that annoys me, dog. The fan bases that do not know that this shit more than the game be the ones winning Super Bowls. It bothers my soul, my mind, my body, and my spirit. Damn.
He's available. Take him.
Which was the what was the tweet, Jono?
Keep going. I'm sorry. I tweeted a lot today, so I know there's.
You're kind of going off.
I mentioned about Drew Brees being better than Rodgers, Marshall Lattimore being better than Jerry, and about Taysom Hill. Yeah, you might as well just go do my whole Twitter. Look at that great Twitter, y'all. Look how awesome my Twitter is. Hey, shout out to Pablo Torre of ESPN. He actually talked to me today. But anyways, look at that, dog. I had NFL reporters take my video and ask about Dennis Allen about it. That's crazy, dog. Like that is, you never know the power of your platform. Sometimes I swear. 28,003 cents. Make sure y'all get your shirts. That's the video. How many retweets I got right now, Ziggy? 497. Now, mind you, this is the thing, though. 8 major accounts retweeted it and tagged me in it, so my mentions are freaking going crazy. They got advertisements on my Twitter now, Ziggy? That's crazy, man. They better be paying me money for that. All right, here we go. So you see, 135 retweets. Now, click that tweet, Ziggy. Oh, wait, no, my bad. That's the wrong one. Damn, I had a lot of tweets today that went viral. All right, keep going down. I'm sorry, I just want to show y'all, everybody's watching, how angry the Packers fans. All right, wait. Nope, keep going down. Sean sees my video. Sean knows where that clip is from. Damn, I tweeted a lot today. I know they like, does he have a job? I I live on Twitter, y'all. All right, there you go, right there. So click that one. All right, so look, 154 retweets. And so this is what I said. And then my 8:19 a.m., y'all know me, I was still in bed, my eyes, when my breath was stinking. I don't know what I'm talking about. 8:19. I'm just emotional because we 2-0. I said, the Packers fans are always talking slick about Marshawn Lattimore because he's better than Jaire Alexander. I do believe that. All jokes aside, I believe Marshawn Lattimore is better than Jaire Alexander. Sean, yes or no? Is Marshawn Lattimore better than Jaire Alexander?
Yes.
All right. I know you don't say no to this. I truly believe, and I know this might be being biased. I believe Drew Brees is a better pure quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Sean, yes or no?
Pure quarterback, yes. Athletic, Aaron Rodgers.
I feel you on that. And I say Taysom Hill, they're mad at him because we stole them from them. That was just me, typically talking shit or whatever. Now, Ziggy, click the retweet button. Get the view quotes because Elon Musk loves making this app more stupider than it needs to be. So now you gotta get view quotes. Now I ain't gonna read all these people, but look at how mad they were. I don't think about the Saints at all. Just keep going down. Keep going down. I'm doing. I think the Packers fans, but I promise you, we don't give a shit about Taysom Hill. Keep going down. I mean, they were having like a freaking Packers circle jerk around us. Saints fans talking trash about him. Yeah, no, but I appreciate it. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. We better talk about the Saints. Keep going down. I'm not going to highlight everybody. Screw this dumbass fan base. Who talks about the Saints? Saints fans think the Packers missed Taysom Hill. How many quotes they got? Like how many? Just keep going down. I ain't gonna read anymore. But look how mad they got. Look at that. And people paying for blue check marks. Get out of here. No one is tripping up Taysom Hill. I don't give a damn. Kiss my ass. Pack Daddy. What a lame ass podcast name. Pack Daddy. Yeah, that's what we always do. Man, shut the hell up. Coming in my interest with that BS.
I am weak.
Dog, they were so mad. Dog, look at you. Ziggy's still going down. Like, they are so mad. And I get it, y'all. I get it. I realize that I have a platform now. So the shit that I was saying in 2018 where it used to go unnoticed is now liable to go noticed because I'm liable to, catch the eye of opposing fans or whatnot.
So the fans are saying Jono is this Gucci bag saying it's over,
That was
bro.
a good one. That was a good one. Like, if you're going to come at me, dog, be creative. Be creative and I might, give you yes, Brees is better than Rodgers. I was not thinking about it all about these South Plus with the saying. I don't give a shit. You're going to think about this lost Sunday. But either way, I just want the Packers fans to realize it because I'm being serious right now. And apparently this drama causes engagement to go up. Y'all, we had 33 people in the chat. That's awesome. I don't give a shit about the Packers, okay? Again, I am like Michael Thomas. If your brain is smoke to me, and granted, technically I set the bear trap first, but if your brain is smoke to me, I'm willing to dance with the devil. So I would definitely entertain you guys. But I hope you guys truly do not believe that I give two shits about your franchise or about your team. You are the enemy this week. You have my attention. Come Monday, I'm on to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Please do not flatter yourselves, Packers fans, thinking that I give a shit about you guys. That's all I got to say about them, Ziggy.
Hey. Jacob did say, I don't know a single Packers fan who ever thinks about the Saints at all. Stop trying to make up a rivalry. So
I don't know anybody who thinks about Jacob, period. Even his own family doesn't think about him. Get him out of here.
Oh, they
good old Saints fans.
Clearly.
Good old Saints fans because they know the shit more than the game. Clearly it was bait. And all these people are so mad. Bro thinks we think about them. First off, Sean, did we not do that whole fans that think that we don't care about with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Did we not invent that? How they gonna come at me and use my shit? How they gonna come at me and use my shit? What the fuck is we doing to?
Sean, he's not wrong. The guy who's trying to start beef between the Packers and the Saints.
Start beef. Like good old Jono has the power to start beef.
Jono, just want to let you know, hopefully this don't happen, but you're going to be the cause of somebody getting stomped out at Lambeau.
Well, I have fun with being a fanatic as my brand. I have fun with, just like playing up to that character. I'm never going to get into a fight over a goddamn sports game. I promise y'all that. They ain't paying me enough money to ever throw fists with anybody over a goddamn.
It's not that serious.
So I will say this though. Now it's in the back of my mind that one day there might be a time where like a fan sees me out in public and thinks this shit more than the game is going to try to, call out my hands. And I'm not the biggest motherfucker out there, but hopefully I'll be traveling deep with you guys, the fellas, and we might have to stomp somebody out in the future, y'all. I'm just giving y'all a heads up right now. But y'all know, like, I'm the coolest guy in the world. Like,
Sean said, man, what?
No, Ziggy, you've been going for the past 3 minutes. Like, I really got them triggered today. I don't get it.
The man says, Saints fan, get your mans, because Marshawn and Drew Brees ain't better than A-Rod and Jerry. Hey.
So Saints fans in the chat, if y'all don't X or Twitter or whatever, definitely don't be afraid to pick a random Packers fan who quote tweeted me and give them some shit, because I know that no fan base wants to smoke with this fan base. Sean, now if this was the Rams fan base, I'd be excited. I'd be like, yeah, that's a fan base I'm trying to trigger. If it was the Falcons, I'd be like, yeah, that's a fan base I'm trying to trigger. I don't care about the Packers, though. It was so random that they were the fan base that finally like took the bait. Of all the trash I talked to every team. They were mad. They throwing out stats and shit. They were mad.
So Clint right here, he says the team that struggled to get to 500 annually since Breeze has left with a wasteland of a roster. And Drafts is telling Packers fans we shouldn't be envious of them while we've kept winning divisional titles since the 90s.
And with that, and I hate to say it, but you win divisional titles and then what? Lose in a second.
Yeah, I mean, that's like us. Honestly, the Saints and the Packers are very similar the past decade. You would think we would be like brothers in arms, but hey, yeah, like y'all know me, I'm a heel.
Yeah, because we won our Super Bowl, then they won the next year, then
and then the past 12, 13 years has been both teams disappointing in the playoffs. So how are they gonna come and talk trash? With great power comes great responsibility, right?
Yeah.
I kind of learned that today. All right. Well, I guess, guys, I have the Saints beating the Packers. Ziggy has the Saints beating the Packers. Yes. Shout out to everybody in the chat showing me love. I promise you guys, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I will always show more love to the supporters than I give attention to the haters. I promise you guys. The Packers fans ain't paying my bills. The Packers fans ain't buying the shirts. You guys will always get my love and attention more than the trolls. I'll troll back every now and then against the opposing fan base, but I promise you guys, I'm not the type of guy that's just going to show love or show engagement to the trolls and ignore the people who actually been holding me down for the past 3 years as we've built this shit more than the game brand. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Enough about the goddamn Green Bay Packers, even though Sean stupidly picked them to win. We will bring Sean back on next week because Sean ain't afraid of smoke, just like I'm not, and we'll talk about the recap. But before we talk about the recap to week 3, we got to talk about week 3, period. So, Ziggy, if you don't mind, put up the NFC and the NFL schedule for week 3. And this is where me and Sean, and you too, Ziggy, I want you to be a part of this. We'll make our picks for all of the games this upcoming week, and we'll give our quick analysis of all the games. And you guys in the comments are more than free to make your comments about any particular game as well. So I'm going to give Ziggy time with that. Sean, while Ziggy does his great work as a moderator, I do have a question for you. Do you think the Seahawks are legit? Because they almost were 0-2. They had a great overtime win. But how do you feel about the NFC West as a whole?
I think the NFC without the Cardinals, I don't think the Cardinals. I'll be lucky if them boys win a game. But I really think the Seahawks got a great team. Let me rephrase that. A good team. I ain't gonna say great. They got a good team. The 49ers, who the 49ers is for the past 5-6 years. I think it's going to be competitive. I think the Seahawks, I guess, they are a good challenge for us, even though we did beat them week 1. That was a good start to winning the division. So, yeah, I think it's going to come down to us 3 teams, depending on – I think we can get 2 teams out the NFC West. Even though I say my team wouldn't make it, I mean, it's a long season, but I'm just looking at our roster. And Cooper Kupp, when he does get back, it's going to take a little minute for him to get into game shape and stuff like that. Hamstrings. You don't know how long that's going to last. Injuries.
You sure y'all not going to trade Cooper Kupp and discard him like trash like y'all do with everybody else because y'all got the Paco kid now or whatever?
I will give you this, though, and I've read this before the offseason. They said, which I don't think is going to happen, but if it does, then I don't know. But I will say this. It's a possibility that if the Rams season doesn't go as planned, it's a possibility Aaron Donald might be on the trading block.
He might as well retire. He got his money, he got his ring, he got his legacy. I retire with my body still intact. Yeah, I like this comment from No Cap, No Filter. Shout out to him. He said, I might have to AK somebody. Y'all, look at me. Granted, I've been working out, but John O'Bones ain't AKing nobody. But AK have a posse with me to stomp somebody out. Yeah. So me and Sean and Ziggy can go back and forth all we want, but push come to shove, if motherfucker come this correctly at us. I'm not trying to get Sean and Ziggy into no fights, though. I'm not. I promise. That'd be funny though. Like we get to the level where motherfuckers want to start fighting us at opposing games because of the fun that we have. I guess the shit more than the game. All right. So we have the week 3 schedule starting Thursday.
Hey, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I spent 8 years in the United States Army.
Hey.
Army if y'all want.
And look,
I'm just saying it like that.
I'm gonna say this. If you know, you know. Our family's pretty electric. That's all I'm gonna say. Our circle's pretty electric. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Now on to week 3. Starting off Thursday with the 49ers versus the New York Giants. I think this is going to be unanimous.
Is this right? Is this a good look right here, or y'all want me to?
No, it's fine to me. It's fine. Hey, look, y'all, we're not a professional. Y'all take what we give you, okay? This ain't BK.
You know, there we go. There we go. There you go.
49ers by halftime.
He said by halftime. Yeah. What about you, Ziggy?
I'm going there. Yeah, 49ers, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, as Paul Heyman says, Barack Purdy. He's undefeated or something like that, right? As a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like some crazy stat.
I guess the playoff game don't count because it's the playoffs. But yeah, besides the NFC Championship game where he got hurt.
Yeah, regular season.
It's like they amended it to every game that Brock Purdy starts and finishes, he's undefeated. And that will continue Thursday. Absolutely.
All right. So 3-0 across the board, clean sweep.
Yep.
San Francisco.
And 3-0 San Francisco 49ers. Yep.
And that's our Thursday game.
Thursday night game on Amazon Prime.
All right. On
Sunday, here we go.
Mm-hmm. Sunday, we got on CBS, 12 p.m. Central, Indianapolis at the Ravens.
I'm going to go with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson has quietly been having a damn good season this year. And I don't think the Colts are ready to hang with the Baltimore Ravens just yet, especially not in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I got Baltimore.
That's it? You know?
Yeah.
You keep it short and sweet.
All right. I got Baltimore as well. I think the quarterback, like y'all mentioned for Indianapolis, Richardson, in and out of the lineup. Don't really know what's going on. So I want to say I'm going to go with Baltimore on this. But I think they lost a running back as well for the Ravens. So
I like that this guy, JL504, shout out to you. He's making his picks too while we do it, but he's using like the trash talk name. So he has to whine us over the gents. I never heard of the raisins over those, but I like it. JL, keep going with us. I like this.
All right. Next up, we got the Titans versus Cleveland at Cleveland.
Oh, man. A short week for Cleveland. So I think I'm going to go with Tennessee, even though both teams is still kind of hard to put out or pick up the level of decency they are. I will say this. Let me use this to say, boy, I feel like Cleveland is really regretting that Deshaun Watson contract because he does not look anywhere close to being worth that type of money. He's still a solid quarterback, but a $200 million guaranteed quarterback, he is
guaranteed.
Definitely not that. He's not worth the headache of the PR mess that comes with him because of his past. And his performance damn sure isn't making it any better.
What did he get in trouble for?
Sexual assault. Oh no, yeah, no, sexual assault. And getting I think he's, when you get a lot of power, like you become a celebrity and you feel like, oh, nobody's gonna turn me down. So he probably watched way too many pornos and it was like, oh, I can do this in real life because I'm Deshaun Watson. Who's gonna turn me down? And he fucked around and he found out.
He found out real quick.
Yes.
I got I'm taking Cleveland in this game. I like their defense, and I'm just believe Ryan Tannehill is going into Cleveland and throwing against that defense. I like Cleveland in this one. I think Cleveland will come out. It's going to be a tight game, though, but I think Cleveland, they're going to shut down that running game because I don't think they're leaving Tannehill to throw the ball, so they're going to load the box up on Derrick Henry, shut the run down, force Tannehill to throw the ball, which he will throw a couple of picks. Give me Cleveland by 10.
Oh, Sean going betting line on us. He going gamble.
Oh, he went the bet line.
Minus 10. Okay, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to pick the Titans on this one, but I'm with Sean on this one, where I feel like the run game isn't going to be there. Tannehill is too sporadic and skittish in the pocket. He's going to be trying to force feed D-Hop, and he's going to be throwing picks and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with Cleveland by proxy, even though they lost Chubb.
Gotcha.
Right.
Let's see what J504 says. What do you say?
Flaming tax over shit.
He said Chubb out for the season. Flaming tax over.
I don't know who. I guess the Titans over the Browns. I like this guy.
I'm assuming the Browns is what he's referring to.
Tax sounds more like Titans, so I guess the
flaming. Oh, I guess the logo looks like a flaming like thumbtack.
Hey, yeah, great. And the more we grow the show, we're gonna develop some concepts. We might do like a guest picker to come pick games with me, Sean, and Ziggy, y'all. So y'all keep with the funny comments like that, and we'll actually invite somebody to come on the stream and pick games with us.
All right, so at noon on Fox. So those that have Fox, we have Atlanta at Detroit.
I just can't see a world where the Falcons are 3-0, and that's transparently me being biased. Detroit, if you guys want to show me that you guys are worthy of this hype and that you guys are legitimate this year, please beat Atlanta at Detroit. So I'm gonna go with Detroit, and that's definitely 100% a hater pick.
Dan Campbell, Detroit.
Yeah, give me Detroit. I think they're gonna get after Desmond Riddler with the pass rush, even though they did lose they heart and soul in the back and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think they still got enough to. I just don't believe in Desmond Riddler. B. John Robinson is a dog. He will be, in my eyes, one of the top, if not the best running back in the next year or two. But I think Detroit gonna make enough plays. Give me Detroit. Give me Detroit by 6.
Okay.
Ziggy?
I'm gonna go Detroit as well. We don't know the status of St. Brown and some of their key players at the moment, but hopefully as the week goes on, we'll get a little bit more info. But I just feel Detroit has a little bit more of the momentum right now. Even though Atlanta, like you said, is 2-0, they got momentum as well.
Right.
But in terms of complete teams, I think Detroit is more of a complete team at the moment.
Right.
Hey, all before we get that's the last one. We always say that, so we'll skip that. I just want to say though, this is a beautiful thing that we're doing, guys. Look, I know I'm not a bigger content creator, so 26 people, and again, I don't even promote my stuff on my biggest platforms, which is Twitter. Sean and Ziggy does not promote it on the social media. So for us to have this many people consistently throughout this live stream, and we were close to the hour and a half mark, and you guys being active in the chat without promotion, really, that's a beautiful thing. So I'm very
if we could make this is this a thing we're gonna do every Tuesday?
I definitely think so. At worst Wednesday, but it will the goal is for Tuesday. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the only reason I can't commit to every Tuesday is sometimes I get $5 Tuesdays at AMC. And if there's a good movie I want to see, I'm gonna have to bump it to Wednesday. But I do want to be consistent with at least every week. It will be either Tuesday or Wednesday. Preferably it's going to be Tuesday. I'm not ever going to hold Sean and Ziggy to committing time out their busy schedules to come do it with me, but I definitely will always welcome them because they make this stream so much better. And again, I do think we're building something pretty damn dope here. And again, wait till next week I might actually make this go live on my Twitter too, where we might get double the amount of people because Twitter is obviously my biggest audience. All right, my bad, Ziggy. I'm getting all sentimental. What's the next game?
Oh no, you good, man. No, I agree with all the sentiments you just said. But once again, 12 p.m. on Fox, we got the Texans at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. And I'm disappointed, man, because Jacksonville, I really thought that after the way I was watching that game play out Sunday against the Chiefs, that they were going to win that game and make a statement like, hey, we hear this shit. Like, we know we're not that young team growing anymore. Like, we are a top dog. And I'm very disappointed that they lost that game. So I do think, obviously, that they're much better than the Texans. So I'm picking the Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jags as well. I think Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne and Calvin Ridley gonna get back on the ball. I think it's gonna be a tighter game than you think.
That's what I was about to say.
Houston, yeah, I'm not saying their defense is that great, but their defense is not to be disrespected. I will say Jacksonville. I'm gonna say Jacksonville by 7 though, by a touchdown though.
Sean doing the betting lines. I like this.
I might go Houston on this one, man, because Trevor Lawrence really disappointed me this past week in week 2. And I don't know. I don't know if he still got butterflies in his stomach from previous seasons, but he did pretty good last year, and I just feel like he hasn't kicked it in the second gear. I think this would be my upset for the week. is the Texans beating Jacksonville. They're both division rivals as well, AFC South opponents. So I think those matchups are a little bit more competitive than you would think. And we can attest to that in the NFC South, right? Teams that we should blow out all the times.
Yep.
It becomes competitive games.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it'll be the same thing.
Cott says he's going to report me to Elon because I'm calling on Twitter and say, I'm not calling in no damn X. Get out of here with that. JL, I guess JL ran out of nicknames. CJ, I just got JVille.
Well, yeah, he just, I don't know. Elon just names everything X. He names us rockets. Was it SpaceX? And then this is X. So it's just
maybe he's a porno fan. I don't know.
Oh
God, that guy's an idiot, though. But go ahead.
All right, we got Denver at Miami. We have the Broncos on the road going to South Beach.
This is crazy, but Sean Payton is going to be 0-3. I am going with the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins, y'all know this in the internal group chat we have. I like the Dolphins a lot. I just think their speed is amazing. I think that they are one of those teams that in January, watch out. Like if Tua can stay healthy, I would not be shocked that the Dolphins are in the Super Bowl. I like the Dolphins a lot. I like the makeup of their team. I think Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are the best wide receiver core, in my opinion, in the league. I like the Dolphins a lot. It's crazy that Sean Payton's going to be 0-3. They really should have won that game against the Commanders. But not that I'm rooting against Sean Payton, but we do got their draft pick for the second round this year. So any Broncos loss helps us out. So sorry, Sean. Next year, I'll cheer for you again. But this year, I need y'all to suck. He blocked me as well, so whatever.
I'm rolling with Miami. Russell Wilson, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. He's washed. And
wow. He's been better, Sean. He's been better this year so far.
Yeah, but I need the Russell Wilson that used to throw them bombs to DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I mean, he has the receivers to do it. And Javonte Williams, I know he's just coming off the ACL injury. He's not 100%. You got Samaje Perine, but Miami, they got a ton of speed. I think Denver is going to put up a fight, but I think Miami going to figure it out, and they're going to run the ball. I think Miami is a better running team as well, too, to complement all that speed on the outside. So you got to pick your poison. What you going to do? You're going to, come on, it's Raheem Mostert. Nobody's going to load the box up on him. But I'm going to take Miami. I'm going to take Miami by 8 in this one.
So you still think it's going to be a close game?
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Only because I got respect for Denver's defense. You know, Denver's defense is not bad.
Hey, y'all, hold on. I got a special. Just scream it out, you. I'm not putting you on camera. We got one special guest. We go as long as we can. Clarissa's gonna make one pick of the week when she randomly comes out, and she just happened to come out for this pick. So Clarissa, scream out your pick between the Broncos and the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, but Sean, 8 by 8. That doesn't make sense. They have to go for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That's not happening. Come on, Sean, be better.
She says, why would you pick a random number like 8? Why would the Dolphins go for a 2-point conversion if they already got the touchdown?
Go by
so
8.
About 7.
8.
So say it might be a few field goals in between. You know, some crazy stuff might happen, huh?
A safety.
There you go, safety.
He's saying safety. All right, so that was Clarissa's special pick of the week. Is the Dolphins.
You're just questioning your logic, Sean. That's all.
Hey, the way this NFL season's been going, I mean, shit.
You never know. Now it'd be very funny if they win by 8. That'd be funny. Go ahead, Ziggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. For those that don't know, well, I mean, Jono and Sean know the Dolphins are like my kind of hybrid second favorite team.
Go ahead, Ziggy.
Hey, ever since Ricky Williams went over there, I was a Ricky Williams fan. That's crazy, right?
But Ziggy, if it was the Saints and Dolphins in the Super Bowl, we know who you're picking, right?
Oh no, the Saints, of course.
Bet.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go with the Dolphins. And once again, I had a lot of high hopes for Denver this year, and they just really not. They got a lot of things they got to fix, like wide receivers, like yeah,
it ain't there.
It ain't there. Miami is doing pretty good. AFC East is kind of like wide open for anybody to take. So this is kind of their window of opportunity, just like Buffalo had their chance the past few years. So I think now is Miami's time to strike right now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going with is Miami. Next
Jerry,
up,
thank
we
you for the shout
have
out to my wife. My wife is, as Ziggy and Sean definitely know, the real MVP of this household, and the
Bruh.
shit that she lets me put up with for the sake of content. She is an angel, trust me. But shout out to her, Jerry. Thank you, and shout out to you as well, Jerry. You always show love.
Taco
All right,
bowls. I need some of those taco bowls. Taco bowls, dude.
man, Jono. Before we get back to these last few picks, who's Jerry? I've seen him comment a lot, man. Shout out to Jerry.
I call Jerry like the godfather of Saints YouTube. My man is almost in every Saints stream and chat.
Okay.
You're supporting everybody, whether you got 5,000 subscribers like me or you got 5 subscribers. Jerry is going to always show you love. He's always going to promote you and hype you and show you all the love, make you feel good. Jerry was with me when I had 500 subscribers, and Jerry's right here with me when I got 5,000.
Shout out to Jerry.
And look at any of my video. I guarantee you, Jerry probably comment on it. Jerry always shows love, and again, I'm always going to show more love to my supporters than I'm going to show to my.
Yeah, Jerry is the OG. Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody give a shout out to OG.
Everybody knows Jerry in the chat. Like Jerry is they call him OG. I call him the Godfather. Jerry
the
OG.
OG.
Man. Shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry actually called Sean last week, and him and Sean had a very respectable back and forth. But Jerry's that dude. I'm a little mad that Jerry didn't buy a T-shirt yet. I thought Jerry would be one of the first ones to buy this shit more than the game shirt. But hey,
he said he's supporting you in other ways, John.
Hey, right. No, trust me. We all got bills to pay. Trust me, I get it. Shout out to Devin in the chat. Now, Devin is also somebody who shows me love, and of course, we know Dane is always showing love as well.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. This is actually what really makes like everything go, is like not only y'all viewing, but the active chatting and the active interacting and everything like that. Definitely keep it coming. So next thing we have is 12 o'clock once again Central on Fox. We have the Chargers at Minnesota.
This is gonna be
what you think, Sean?
Oh, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, Jono. Bro, this is a tough game to pick.
Jono said it might be the game of the week.
Because it's 2-0-2 teams, so they're gonna be desperate. Nobody wants to go 0-3.
They both got good offenses, bro. Like, I just don't. If I had to take a pick, bro, the way the Chargers been playing, I'm going to go on a limb and take Minnesota.
With these offenses,
I think Justin Jefferson is going to have a monster day. I don't know if y'all seen the comments. I think the loss that he had with Philly.
Oh, thank you.
I think a reporter had asked him and said, "Do you know any Chargers defenders on?"
Sean. That's a meme that's going around. Everybody's doing it. It's fake. They did it with Bryce Sean too. It's fake. It's fake.
I'm gonna put it like this. I think Justin Jefferson is gonna cut up in this game. I would not be shocked if he winds up with over 200 receiving yards.
But Ziggy, that shows you how easy it is to spread fake news, huh? Because I kid you not, Cam Jordan tweeted Bryce Sean after the game last night saying, "Do you remember us now?" And Mike Thomas was like, "Cam, that was a fake tweet. Like it's a meme going around." It's like it's so.
Hey.
So Sean, Cam Jordan fell for it. You fell for it. It happens.
Yeah, give me Minnesota. I got Minnesota by. Give me Minnesota by a touchdown, by 7.
Before I make my pick, Slim South, that was a very nice comment. Thank you.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Slim.
I like and
yeah.
Part of me is like there might be a time where, well, on Twitter at least, again, my audience continues to grow, and that we're not going to have such a tight-knit community and that's what I'm striving for. Transparently, like I would love a chat one day where we got like 1,000 people in it, which means that it's going to be damn near crazy to try to keep up with everybody. But I very much enjoy this tight-knit community we have that we're building. You never forget the foundation while you build the house, and you guys are the foundation. I'm glad that y'all like us over the national media. Hopefully y'all see the realness in us. I mean, look, we've been going for an hour and a half, y'all. We got 31 people for a small channel. That's amazing.
Definitely appreciate it, man.
Shout out to y'all. Slim South, you always show love to. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings because the Chargers just been disappointing the hell out of me. And I'm starting to believe, and this might be a hot take, that Justin Herbert is overrated. Like, I get that he's a great quarterback, but dude never gets the team over the hump. Like, he never has those game-winning drives that a Tom Brady and Drew Brees and Peyton Manning had. I need to see from Justin Herbert before I go back on the bandwagon. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. The Vikings have actually played pretty decent the past 2 weeks. They just keep turning the ball over. If they can not turn the ball over, I think at home they should win.
Right.
And whatever happened to Anthony Lynn? Did he get fired because of this? And it's still they haven't done anything.
He's black. That's why.
I still ain't off that. They always rub me the wrong way with that, and I'm gonna go with Minnesota as well. I think Justin Jefferson, and it's gonna come down to who would you rather, Kirk Cousins or Justin Herbert?
Right now, I hate to say it, Kirk Cousins. Because
No, I would rather Justin Herbert, but again,
Kirk Cousins is playing the better.
Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more as of right now?
They both been disappointing, but I still trust Justin Herbert more. I just think the Vikings have kind of a better team. We'll see. It's gonna be a good game. This might be the one I watch. Well, I'm watching our game, obviously, but on my other screen, I might have that one on.
I don't know. I'm going with Minnesota. I think I would trust Kirk Cousins more than Justin right now. Yeah, in my opinion.
That's crazy to say, though, right?
I know
it is, but I mean, Kirk Cousins, even in that loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, like he, without the turnovers, shit, Minnesota could possibly be 2-0. So they kind of buried themselves with the 0-2. So
exactly, Sean. It shot themselves in the foot.
Yep. All right, what we got next?
Next, we got, bro. We have now. This is for the people that are on CBS on the East Coast. We have New England at the New York Jets.
Go ahead, John. I'm gonna let you go.
Boy, it's funny how the Jets went from must-see TV to like, I might watch that. I don't trust Zach Wilson. I'm going with the Patriots.
I'm going with the Patriots. The only reason why I'm saying this might be a close game because the Jets defense, even though it was kind of suspect last week, I mean, it was Dallas, and they offense put them on the field more than anything. But Mac Jones is not really that great of a quarterback. But I'm gonna still take Bill Belichick and that defense to Zach Wilson. So give me the Patriots, but I got the Patriots by 3. I think it's gonna be a tight game though.
Patriots by 3, and what did Jono pick?
I picked the Patriots.
Patriots as well. Mm-hmm. Another AFC East matchup. What's the record of these two teams? 1-1?
1-1 and
1-1, right?
0-2. Yeah, Patriots are 0-2, Jets are 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah. The only advantage you can give the Jets is they at home. That's it. Nothing else. And even is Garrett Wilson even playing?
I haven't seen that he's not.
Right.
He got hurt last game, so I'm just saying.
I mean, he plays, but Zach Wilson is his quarterback. So is he really playing?
No. Yeah, that's a great.
Well, and Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook.
Sounds like I don't think it sounds like you leaning to the Jets.
It sounds like it. You go ahead.
I'm thinking of like the playmakers.
Wilson.
Nah.
Put your faith in Zach Wilson. Yes. This is Bill Belichick. I don't see Bill Belichick going 0-3. I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Okay.
That's cool.
At home.
That's two upset picks. You gotta do the long.
Yeah. we gotta come up with our own thing. We're gonna do it by trial. We're gonna all have our little gimmicks eventually while we do it week to week.
Man, stupid, bro.
Man. Wow.
I don't know. I think the Jets might.
Shout out to NFL Network. Shout out to Rich Eisen.
Once again, it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be like 13, 10, 13. Yeah, that's going to be another yawn fest. We have Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills at the Washington Commanders.
I like this game.
This is an intriguing game.
It is. It is. The Commanders. This is going to be a statement game for them to show that we're here. Like, we're legit.
Dang, that's tough.
And I don't think they are. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I think I'm a roll with Buffalo, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think it is. Yeah, give me Buffalo, but I'm going to take Buffalo by 6. I think they're going to squeeze out a late touchdown on them. So Buffalo by 6. I got Buffalo.
Buffalo by 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got the Washington Commanders. I don't know, man.
I like Brian Robinson Jr. He's been running the rock solid. Washington just I don't believe in Sam Howell. Like, I don't know.
I appreciate everybody in the comments making their picks while we make our picks. I see.
Yeah,
that's New England.
I like that.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Shout out Nug Dog. Nug Dog has Washington by 3.
Washington by 3.
I'm not bad at that though, Jono. Like,
I can't be mad at that pick.
And believe it or not, Jono, I don't know. I had the Denver Broncos only because I felt like I needed to see how Sam Howell would do on the road against Denver, and Denver let that game get away from them. Like that's just crazy. Washington shouldn't have won that game last week, but I feel like Buffalo, Sam Howell might make a few plays here and there, but I think Josh Allen, he'll find a way to win by a touchdown at least in this game. But it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still iffy on the relationship between Diggs and Josh Allen. There's been some that just didn't sit right with me. How like Josh Allen was like force feeding this dude the ball. He's still not happy, and I don't know.
Yeah. Who you got though?
But I got Buffalo on this one. They got Knox and some of the other weapons. I think they're gonna pull it out.
Okay. What's the next game?
Ugh. We got CBS 3. This is a 3 p.m. game, Central Time, of course. We have the Panthers at the Seahawks. So in Seattle.
Give me Seattle by 10.
I'm gonna take Seattle by 10 as well. Actually, I'm gonna do a Sean type pick. I'm picking Seattle by more than 2 scores.
We'll go ahead and do a clean sweep on this one. The panel agrees. All Seattle. Let's see what chat's saying. We'll give them
on the Bills game, but they'll catch up.
We got the Seahawks.
Yeah, I guess we got a little bit of beef with the Seahawks. They eliminated us.
Dallas by 23.
This might be.
This is my upset of the week.
Game. Sean, it's got to be over 14, right?
Huh?
What's the spread?
Line for this game has got to be Dallas over 14 right now, right? The Vegas line has got to be at least starting off at 14 points.
It has to be.
Ziggy's about to find out, I think. No, that's an easy one. Dallas, and it's probably going to be, unfortunately, boy, Dallas fans are going to be hyped, and good for them. I mean, they've been looking good. Like you can only play on your schedule 12.5. That seems like easy money. I'll take
I would take,
yeah.
Cowboys deserve. I mean, you can only play the teams on your schedule, and they've been doing the damn thing. So it's gonna be funny when they crash and burn. But right now,
man said Dallas by arson.
Yeah, Valente is right. Oh, what? I thought Evan left the chat, boy. He must got like the Spidey sense when we mentioned the Cowboys. That boy say Dallas.
Nah,
and it might be though. He might be right. But Evan's time is gonna come. Evan's time is coming, y'all. I promise you. When the Cowboys break his heart again, we'll have Evan front and center on that Summer Jam screen to come and take his seat.
Dallas by 100.
Yeah, I think we all universally agree.
There's going to be a few pick sixes in here.
It's going to be ugly. It's going to be Micah Parsons' resume for Defensive Player of the Year type game.
Yep.
Yeah, at Arizona, too. All right.
Oh, my God.
It gets worse.
No, hold on. The Chiefs haven't looked that great yet. But the Bears look real bad.
Jacksonville, bro. So
yeah, the Bears look real bad. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay, you reel it in a little bit, but still go with the Chiefs. It's not going to just be this big blowout game.
Oh no, it is. For me, it is. Yes, it is going to be a blowout.
Yeah, it's going to be a blowout.
Chiefs get right game. You know that get right game that you need to beat somebody ass, but like, okay, we ain't that bad. The Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs by 10. Same thing.
I got Chiefs by 17.
All right.
You're right, Devin. This shit more than the game. I usually said that for the end of the chat, but you're right. This shit is more than the game.
All right, what's the next game, Zig?
Evan said to
more than the game.
Evan told Jono come to him after they won the Super Bowl.
Evan's scared to show his face tonight. I ain't worrying about Evan. Get him out the chat.
All right.
Here we go. We at the Sunday night game now.
Sunday night game. We have Pittsburgh at Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going Pittsburgh.
All right, Ziggy, you make your pick first. All right, I'm going with Pittsburgh too. I don't believe in the Raiders.
I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Another sweep.
Yep.
Yeah, by a touchdown.
So you know what we gotta do? We gotta come back and we gotta see how our picks are, or how good we were with our picks.
We can. I'll do my best to track it too. I'll definitely track them.
All right, this is the Monday game. We have the Eagles at Tampa Bay, which Jono touched on a little bit briefly earlier.
Yes, I saw the Cowboys. The Bucs fan Chris mentioned about this game, saying that he was a little worried, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. And people are gonna think I'm biased, but y'all remember I picked the Falcons and the Bucs to win last week. I don't think the Falcons and Bucs win this week. I think that this is gonna be a good week for the Saints. not to spoil my Saints pick, but I think that we get a little bit of separation this week. I think that the Eagles win. If the Bucks win, we're going to put some respect on their name and realize they're a contender. I hope they don't win, but I got the Eagles.
I got Eagles by 10 in this one.
I got Eagles as well.
Yeah.
So we got 2 Monday night games again this week. That's cool.
And we got the
Look
Rams.
at that team. Look at that ugly ass little Best Buy type logo.
I got Rams. I got Rams by a touchdown in this one.
I got the Rams. I don't think Joe Burrow's healthy. We don't even know if Joe Burrow's going to play this week. They might need to rest him for a few weeks and get that leg right. But I'm not giving up on the Bengals. Joe Burrow doesn't look right, man. He just doesn't look right to me.
Nah, he don't.
So I'm cheering the Bengals, obviously, but until Joe Burrow shows me that he is back to normal, I gotta go with the Rams. And I hate to say that.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm kind of feeling Cincinnati on this one. I don't know, man.
Now remember, y'all, the Bengals started 0-2 last year too, and they were like 2 plays away from the Super Bowl. So I'm not like acting like they are in danger, but yeah, I gotta see Ziggy if Joe Burrow is healthy. You see, that's what everybody's looking at right now is Joe Burrow's status.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really even set the line right now until right now. Well, right now it's the Rams plus 6.5, but if Joe Burrow goes out, it's definitely going to be more than that. It shifted the spread. Yep.
Let me
back up.
Let me blow this up some.
So they only had a -2, and they at home, which technically means that the money is coming in on the Rams right now. If they only a -2, because you start off -3 no matter what when you're a home team. So if it went down 1, Sean, that means Vegas is getting a lot of Rams bets right now.
Who they back up? You know who the Bengals backup is?
Is it?
It ain't Joe Burrow. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you're right.
It ain't Joe Burrow. Well, that leaves us with one last game. Again, you know what that game is. Well, Ziggy looking at the backup quarterback first.
Who's the backup QB? Jake Browning.
Washington quarterback.
Ugh.
Yeah, he used to play.
Y'all might got lucky. Sometimes you get braced with the schedule when you get a team at the right time.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I will be mad if the Rams don't take advantage, especially if Joe Burrow is not playing. Yeah, Rams though.
And then our final game.
Because Valente told Evan the Cowboys faced the Cupcake New York team, the other Cupcake New York team, and are now facing the obscure bird in existence. They are fraud AF. So it's good to see that the Saints fans still hate on the Cowboys. So final game. We got to stop spoiling our picks for these games. Me and Sean already technically made our pick, but hey, we'll get back to it. Y'all know who I'm going with. Y'all know what the motto is. And I hope that it is not just a close win. I'll take wins anyway. I'll take them ugly. I'll take them pretty. I'll take them spicy. I'll take them mild. But I hope we whip their ass because I know, again, that the Packers fans are foaming at the mouth to come at me on Sunday if we lose. And if we lose, I'll take it like a champ. But I wish the game was at home. I'll feel a little bit better. I'm going to go with the Saints. And I think that it will, again, be not the prettiest game, but I think that we can win by a touchdown, but it's going to be one of those games where it's still like edge of your seat. Maybe Jordan Love has the ball back, and we need to stop them on a final possession type game where you're not really ever comfortable until the final score says 0-0-0 on the clock. But I got the Saints winning. I think we go 3-0, which would be amazing. I'm going to be hype on here if we go 3-0. We go 3-0 without Kamara? You kidding me? And I think the Bucks and Falcons lose, and it's going to be a damn good week for the New Orleans Saints. Why? Because it's shit more than the game.
You
up next, bro? Sean.
I already heard my prediction. Packers 24-13.
24-13.
That's all I got to say. I have nothing else to say about this team.
I'm going Saints. If I had to give a score, let's go 20-13.
Damn. Evan must be thinking just how I'm thinking. I just said that.
See, Jerry call Sean a hater. I see my dog. Who that for life say the Rams are not good, Sean. Sorry. Slim South made a good point. He said the Saints are a better road.
But do everybody believe that without Joe Burrow, the Bengals is really going to beat the Rams? I mean, come on now.
Excuse me for the cough, y'all. The Saints are a better home team, road team than home team. Valente says the Saints are going to go 30-12, or are 30-12 on the road in the past few seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're playing does not mean shit. See, our fan base, y'all, comes with the stats, comes with the receipts, comes with the data. Sean, that's new to you, right? I know you're not used to that with Rams fans, so we got a
Nah,
small fan base.
nah, not really. It doesn't mean anything. You still got to play the game. All them stats and statistics and all these superstitions and shit like that. Rubbing your feet, smashing the TV when things give y'all heart attacks and stuff like that. That doesn't matter. You still got to play on the field, and they still have to execute the plays. And like I said, Jono said it out his own mouth earlier. I'm concerned about your O-line. Your O-line is not that great right now to start off the season. And who's that dude name? Penning, that's his name. Penning, that's our left tackle. He's gonna wind up getting one of y'all players hurt. Gonna wind up getting one of y'all players hurt. Y'all better get him out. Get him out.
Those were our picks, our analysis, and our reaction to this week. I appreciate my dogs Sean and Ziggy for coming on the show as always, making time out their schedule. Again, guys, we're not gonna make any promises because life can happen sometimes, and this is my platform, so I can't like act like I'm old Sean and Ziggy's presence every week. But definitely every Tuesday, if not Tuesday, on Wednesday, we're going to try to give you guys a weekly show where we discuss all things sports, maybe even some things entertainment. Definitely NBA when the NBA starts in a few weeks. And we appreciate you guys. Again, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark, so we're definitely about to close up shop for the night. But to be at the 2-hour mark and have 28 people in. Damn, I wish y'all could see what me, Ziggy, and Sean. I think Sean and Ziggy see this too. How many people scanned the code? If that would have been a 3, that would have been perfect. We appreciate you all for staying and rocking with us in the chat. We appreciate the engagement you guys gave. For everybody who liked and subscribed, you guys know I appreciate the absolute hell out of you. My dog Ziggy, perfect on blend. Right there, y'all. The QR code is right there. The website is right below it. You can't miss it. This shit more than a game.com. It's easy. How can you miss it? It's right there. It's the easiest website to remember now. Or if that's too complicated for you, what's my name? Jono Barnes. JonoBarnes.com. Bam. The website will be right there with all the shirts for $28.03. The best price in the world. You got to do it. You absolutely got to buy the shirt. I appreciate everybody who has bought a shirt. If you have, let me know in the comments. But if you haven't bought a shirt, I'm a patient man, and I know that you guys are going to definitely get a shirt. I know Valente bought a shirt. I know Mikey bought a shirt. If I forgot anybody, please forgive me. But thank you guys. Again, these shirts are for sale. You better get it before the bandwagon gets full, because I think after this Sunday, the bandwagon is going to be a lot more full. And I will say this in this stream on my behalf. Once again, Packers fans, I do not give a shit about you guys, but I will entertain you guys this week because you are the enemy. The same way I entertain anybody. Hey, Ziggy, we got a scan. So that means 20. Y'all don't see it. Now y'all don't see it. It says 28-3. That's a good sign. I don't need nobody else to scan it. Just go on the website. Just type it in. Nobody else scan it because that gives me a sign from the Lord above that the Saints are going to have a good week this week. Packers fans, I'm giving you guys attention this week. Do not flatter yourselves. I do this for every team. So y'all can come in my mentions for the whole week, and I know you guys will. I'm sure the past 2 hours I've been doing this, my mentions are still Packers fans. Yeah. I don't give a shit, okay? And a preview, by the way, guys. I will be going to see Beyonce this Thursday, guys, in Dallas, Texas. And all I can say is I promise you guys, shout out to my lovely wife, you guys are going to get great content from that concert. Wink, wink. Keep on the lookout for that. It's going to be a great week. The vibes are strong. The Saints are 2-0. And as always, this shit more than a game. I'm going to let Sean and Ziggy get their final comments in. But in the chat, y'all, I need you guys to tell me, why are the Saints going 3-0? Y'all know why. Put it in the chat before we log out. Sean, do you have anything to say before we log out?
Nah, man. I appreciate the community and embracing me, even though I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan. I've been rocking with Ziggy and Jono for years and years and years. So this is what we used to do all the time, and now we're bringing it to y'all full force. So go Rams. I guess. I'm sorry.
He was doing good, Ziggy. He had to say that.
No, I'm sorry, dog. I can't. I know a lot of people. See me on this Saints channel, but I'm a realistic. I'm an NFL fan, and I'm gonna keep it real with you all the time. But I appreciate Jono for allowing me to be on his channel, and Ziggy for doing the moderated, shit behind the scenes. making it simpler for me and Jono to do our thing as well. So I just appreciate y'all, and I like the comments, and hopefully.
Hey, where can they follow you, Sean?
Huh?
Where can they follow you?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram, s.writer. Also, me and Zig have our own platform podcast on Thursday nights called Let's Hash It Out Podcast. Y'all can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at Let's Hash It Out Podcast and on YouTube.
Y'all want to Let's Hash It Out T? I'm gonna show love to y'all too, because Ziggy is gracing me with his platform. Ziggy doesn't have to do that, y'all. Ziggy does not have to give me his server that he spends his hard-earned money for. So, y'all, please, now y'all don't have to buy a shirt, but definitely check out Ziggy and Sean's channel. If you search Let's Hash It Out in the YouTube chat, I promise you it'll come up. Show them love. They talk about some great non-sports topics, but some definitely interesting topics, and it gets a little entertaining sometimes, electric for sure.
Yeah, but thank y'all once again for embracing me, and I appreciate Jono for allowing me to be on this channel to talk sports with y'all, and hopefully I'll see y'all next Tuesday, and we can talk about the Saints and Packers game and see who came out on the rankings with these pick'ems with these games. So I can't wait to see y'all next Tuesday.
And Ziggy, and y'all see the comment in the chat if y'all want to go on Sean and Ziggy's podcast and show love to them. Ziggy, you have anything to say?
No, pretty much kind of doubling down on what Sean said. Definitely appreciate you inviting us on your platform, man. This is actually one of my second passions is, radio and podcasting. When I was a little kid growing up, I always wanted to be a weatherman or a newscaster. Like whenever, the teacher would go around, what do you want to be when you grow up? Young Zig was like, I want to tell the news. So this kind of a way for me to kind of, scratch that itch a little bit and get into a little bit of podcasts and different things like that. So appreciate you, Jono, for, welcoming me and Sean onto your platform and trusting me with your platform to moderate it. That's a lot of trust, man. Somebody allows you to say, hey, man, go ahead, moderate my platform. I'm going to let you, push all the fun buttons and different things like that. So definitely appreciate it. Appreciate to your community for welcoming us to the community, because not everyone has such a welcoming community. So
Green Bay.
I've been to I've moderated many of channels, and I've moderated many of panels at conventions and different things like that. Not everybody is as cool and as fun as this community. So definitely,
hey man, shout out to Slim Stuff. Y'all just got a new subscriber, so look at that.
Yeah, appreciate it, Slim.
Beautiful
Hey,
thing.
504, appreciate you, man. But that's all I got, man.
Y'all obviously are very welcomed to the community, so good job by you guys. And again, we want to say that we appreciate each and every single one of you guys, because without y'all, there is no us. Without y'all, we would just be talking to ourselves, and we do that all the time in our group chat. So you guys make this fun for us. You guys make this entertaining. Again, we have, well, I don't want to put words in Sean and Ziggy mouth, but I have big aspirations. But as a content creator,
whoa,
you gotta have big aspirations if you're going to do this. I started in 2021.
I got you. And
I don't take for granted the platform I've built on YouTube, on Twitter, definitely on Twitter. Instagram too. One of my skit from last night is actually, you know how the algorithm is. Like random videos, the algorithm shows love to. I think the video that got like 25,000 views now, and I'm like, how? Like,
it could be stuff you done. It could be stuff you done months ago, man, and all of a sudden
it could be videos that takes me 30 seconds to film. Yet the videos where I put in like effort into that does 1,000 views, but the video ain't great. I'm happy with any view. Trust me, I'm not feel like I'm old anything. But either way, thank the hell out of all you guys. Again, I have big aspirations, and I really want to turn this brand, if you want to call it a brand, into something big where like one day, shit, we could be doing this. Like we making so much money because of how successful and dope our content is that we doing this full time, and we in the studio, like we got our own damn studio. And that's the best shows I feel like. We making it work now about all being remote and virtual, and it still works. But man, I feel like the best shows sometimes are when you got people right next to each other. And that's my dream, that I can do that with my dogs one day. But it's going to take some trial and error. It's going to take some steps. It's not going to be overnight thing. People also talk 2% of content creators that blow up overnight. It ain't like that. You got to put in the effort. You got to put in the grind. You got to put in the consistency. We've been doing it for 3 years, and look what we've built. I am appreciative of every single one of you guys. Because you guys know, like I know, this shit more than a game. We love you guys. Good night. Fellas, y'all want to do it again next week?
I'm down.
I'm down. No problem.
See y'all next week, boys.
We will see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Hopefully we eat a dub. Like
this shit more than a game.
Eat a W.
Oh, come on, man. Tackle him. You know what we do. I'm trying to hold him in the tackle. Tackle him. Oh, man. I'm tired of this thing, man.
John, the leaders are gonna call the cops.
Oh, God. This shit more than a game, man.
Ah, yes. We've all been there before. This shit is more than a game, man. And now, these shirts are more than a game. But did you know that this merch wasn't made only for sportswear? No sirree. This shit more than a game is a lifestyle brand. You can wear the shirts for anything, such as going shopping, working out,
This shit more than a game.
doing chores, setting the mood,
Oh, yeah, that's that thing I like.
changing a tire, robbing a bank,
Go, 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 go.
jumping a Falcons fan, and so much more. So purchase your official This Shit More Than a Game merch today for the low starting point of $28.03 and let the world know this shit more than a game. Warning, please see a doctor if you feel you've gone too far with taking this shit more than a game. This Shit More Than a Game is not associated or licensed with any organization or entity except for John Bones LLC. This Shit More Than a Game is not responsible for any fights caused by the shirts. John Bones LLC does not promote or recommend violence of any kind unless it's